if he starts the game, I want to have this conversation.
Oh boy.
We are live, by the way. Xerxes, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright.
Okay.
Then, for you other three, you guys have had a long rest. For Xerxes, it's still the night when you guys arrived in Xenonia, as he wanted to talk to some people in the Nomad alley. For everyone else, if you look into your character tabs, ignore it if you're not planning to buy a camel. But like you guys are planning to travel through the desert, and you can all see that underneath your character sheet in the tabs, I had put a camel. You guys, as a group, own one camel. So if you actually want the camel, you have to buy one.
Well, I mean, the camel we own is mine, so.
Yeah.
And there it is already a bit of a calculation of what you need. So a camel can carry a maximum of 400 pounds. So everyone's seen their thing?
Yeah, I can see
And
that.
if you open it up, it says 1 barrel of water equals 40 gallons of water equals 70 pounds. So if you want to bring supplies with you into the desert, then you do your math. Or if you want things that you have on you to be on the camel, so you don't get overcarried.
Yes.
Same thing, do your math. So I'm in this case, I'm actually going to be strict in upholding the carrying weight capacities.
I do have a curiosity question because we did talk about this a little bit before. Where like maybe don't take companions for likes of like Gorok, because he is considerably larger than a normal lizard folk. Does that actually affect his consumption rates, or is he the same as a regular?
It's the same.
Okay, that's.
But
Does
the
it
first thing
affect
is
his
he is bigger because of magic.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because I wasn't sure if it was like, because like obviously being bigger, there's like an argument to be made that it could increase, but I wasn't sure which was, so I needed to make sure.
We're not gonna make it that complicated.
Okay, good. That's good. I was just making sure that we didn't have to go through a whole sort of rigmarole.
It does help a lot that he has like the highest carrying capacity of anyone in the party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think he can currently, when I calculated it, he can carry up to like 1,000 pounds by himself, I believe.
Backpack full of barrels of water.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's like. Oh yeah, it's here. I actually wrote it down. So it's 1,800 pounds. He can.
For everyone, so you know, because you are tasked by the city of Xenonia for your travel in the desert, they give you the barrels of water and the food rations for free that you want to take with you.
Okay.
So you don't have to pay that, but if you actually want anything else, you have to buy it.
So,
you don't have to tell me right now what you buy. You can just put it into your sheet, edit it, and do the math. Anything that is worth less than 100 golds, you can buy without any problems. Everything above that basically costs downtime, so they cannot supply you in time with it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I wanted to talk to. I mean, if we're purchasing supplies before we do any RP or anything, so because of my armor, I don't need to drink or eat anymore.
Yes.
So that means that my camel can carry other people's supplies, and I can buy another camel, which I have no problems with buying another camel. So who like desperately like? Do y'all want me to carry a bunch of food and water on my camels? Because
I think we should get a couple camels. Definitely.
Yes, definitely. I'm buying another one.
Also,
So
the
I'll have
camel
two.
could die. Like
I'll have one with my supplies on it.
But we need some camels to carry supplies.
So you guys worry about what you're
redundancy.
gonna need. I'll at least buy up for myself and Harkin.
Yeah.
And for everyone,
Wait, you're bringing Harkin along?
for extra information, if you look in the Asherah chat, I also posted the desert travel rules.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's right. Harkin can.
So
It's a.
you need to drink 2 gallons of water each day. Need to eat 4 pounds of food per day.
Okay.
If you use any spells to compensate things that you need, you have to do that at the start of the day. So no casting good berries at the end of the day to supply the food needed. And one must-have saving throw and 1 potential saving throw to a person.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You said if you use any spells, and then I got kicked out of it.
You can also see it in the Discord chat.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, if you use a spell to create food or water, you have to use it at the start of the day.
Yeah, you
And
can't like cheat and
And
wait
that
till the
is
end of the day.
mostly so that you cannot abuse the resources.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because I don't want to say my spell slots are less important, but your spell slots are generally more useful in combat. Your higher level ones. I will create food and water for you guys if you want. I have that spell.
We could
Huh?
do the.
I generally don't have any spells that are remotely useful for survival.
So
Unless we want to blow something up.
Does anybody else have create food and water besides me then?
I think both me and Thing can use it, but to be fair, we can because the food and water is kind of free.
I have it, and I can get my spell slots back, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Be fair, we also do have we can get the food and water kind of for free for right now, so like we can rely on just taking that, and then if need be, we can then start creating food and water because
that's fine.
Like we should take supplies and use the create food and water to replenish as we go. Also, I think we should maybe have like 1 or 2 camels for tying people up to if they get desert mad.
Yes.
Tying up.
That is why that was one of the reasons I'm getting an extra camel.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we should each get 2 camels. But
yeah.
But saying that now, you guys can do some of the things you can do silently while you do your maths for the people that want to do that.
okay.
Xerxes, you arrive early, about 7 or between 7 or 8 p.m. back in the Nomad alley.
Awesome.
One thing that you notice as you arrive in Nomad Alley is that some of the shops that were how do you say that, focused on creating nomad equipment have gone out of business. They're like no, it doesn't look like they're closed. They're closed right now, and you can see the shop owner stand somewhere else. But a lot of the equipment shops are completely out of business.
All right. So just so I can get a quick check in, I will go see if Michael's little juice bar is at least open.
That one is. Hey, Xerx.
Hey, everybody picking up new jobs or something?
Kinda out of necessity.
Well, not many of us to make specific equipment for.
Well, the thing is, the equipment sells well, but we don't really have. They don't really have a supply line for the materials. So they've used
that's
up.
actually something I was thinking about.
Yeah, we need with the guns and the glass. We need special types of sands and rocks and metals to keep creating them, and we had some supplies on our original ship when we arrived here, but now it's like it's all gone. We all used it up. Did make quite a bit of money about it, but we don't really have a idea of where to get more material.
We're getting ready to take a trip further into the desert, and Xerxes will pull out his little journal and just jot down sand. And I'll pick up samples as I go and bring back. Is there other work people can get in that meantime? Manual labor, just to keep people busy, because idle hands,
Oh yeah, we some of them already found new jobs, but it's just a recent problem we just arrived in, so we're not sure exactly what we'll do right away. Get it right?
All right. Well,
like that shop there closed down yesterday.
Yeah, I will. I will keep checking in with you as I can do. As long as my own resources are up for the day, I'll try to check in every evening with you, let you know what minerals I've been able to find and stuff. I'm not the greatest geologist, but I might be able to talk to Grimlock and see what he can come across. We'll keep this a little hush hush for now.
It would be greatly appreciated.
Oh yeah. Do you know if she's around?
Yeah, she's standing right there.
Oh.
Points at the other side of the bar. She takes a sip.
Xerxes is shorter than most nomads, so he just all right, and he'll go walking over, and he's not going to obviously not open or anything, but I'm going to pull out the little jar with the dead lizard in it, and set it on the thing. You're the only person I know that knows anything much about plants and whatnot, but you ever heard of dragon pox?
Yeah. What's up with that?
Well, we managed to and then I'll speak softly now. We managed to quell it, but there was an uprising, apparently caused by this little thing. I've got it sealed. I've got it where nothing's going to happen, but how quickly would it move through a large area, like say Asherah, for example?
Well, with the desert, it would affect one city very quickly, but spreading outside of the city would be very slow.
No, it just within one city. We're talking days, weeks.
Depends on how magically inclined the city is.
Okay, if they catch it quick.
Yeah, the more magic there is in the city, the easier it is to handle. And the less magic there is, it would mean certain death.
Okay, so we don't want that getting out anywhere, and I'll tuck that back away. Then I'll pull out my other jar that has that fungus in it. Mm-hmm. And now this might be more up your alley, but once again, apparently very dangerous. We found it in a jungle, and I was able, while the others were burning like madmen and mad cats, I managed to procure this piece to see if we could work on any antidotes or weaponize it, really.
Well, I'm not an expert in chemical warfare, Xerxes.
I know, but you're the only person I know that knows plants.
Aren't you friends with a druid?
I am, but I figured keep it amongst the nomads first before I take that next step.
Well, she looks at it and is like, I honestly have no idea.
Okay, well, just wanted to let you know what kind of odd things we're coming across out there. You'd be surprised. And I'll explain the basilisk, still not knowing what they're called, but just explaining this creature.
She doesn't know either.
Yeah,
It's not.
I've got 3 corpses that I'm keeping pliable, I guess you'd call it, until I can skin one or do what I can with it. But I honestly don't know if they're even edible or what I can do with one. We didn't give them time to function, you know. That's one advantage of our lizard folk friends is they're very quick to remove a threat.
Okay.
Speaking of, we haven't had anybody get carried off or anything, have we? Everybody's still here?
Yeah. Well, the
Okay,
community
good.
is still a lot. Some people are, but that's voluntarily. They because of the uh, the material lack.
Yeah.
Some people left to find other jobs and join other communities inside the city.
But you're a smart lady. Do you figure if resources can be found, they'll come back?
Yeah.
Okay, because
The thing is, our crafting skills are quite useless if we don't have the materials to make them.
exactly. I just spoke to Michael. I'm going to see what I can do of finding different sands and getting samples and whatnot. I'll have to pick up another alchemy kit just so I can have the empty jars and stuff. But I'll do what I can. It's not going to be a rush because they're wanting to actually travel out into the desert. So we'll see. But otherwise, you're the most level-headed amongst us, other than Leopold and Nate. But I'll go talk to them in a little bit. Everything's staying peaceful here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can
good.
say that Prince Kareem peoples have treated us very well.
Good.
I don't
Good.
think other leaders in this land would have not given us this chance to build this area for ourselves.
Exactly, and I'm keeping an eye out with the various different places we're going into. We don't need a lot of room, but if one of the other settling communities can give us a corner where we can ply our trade or do something, we'll be better off than being here in the middle of a city where we're not entirely welcome. And I'll pull Michael over if I can. And then keep it where it's just us all in. And I reached out to Samwise through magic, and he's pretty much abandoned us. I didn't know if you all still had any hope of him returning, but it's us now.
They nod.
I trust you all, Leopold, Nate, Fred, everybody, to band together to get through this. And once we have a place, we'll go there. That's why I'm continuing this. Our friend, and I'll look at both of them. The large demonic one, she went home. We were able to send her home. From what you all told me, ours doesn't exist anymore. Otherwise, I'd be looking for that option. But you all discuss amongst yourselves before I come back. If we want to end up staying here, we will. We're going to look for all the options we can. And if we have to travel to a different dimension to make everyone happy, that's what we'll do.
There's so much uncertainty with a different dimension.
I'm very aware, but I'm just giving you all the option. You all make the decision, and I'll make the moves to do what the nomads want.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm getting ascending. No, Shy Mao. That's not edible. Okay, I'm back. Shy Mao was trying to eat the parrot we found. All right. Is there anything else I can do for you all before I go talk to Leopold? Because he never brings me good news, so I'm assuming it's going to be something bad.
Well, for so far, nothing.
How are we on funds? Do you all need money?
No, we're actually very. In terms of wealth, we are actually very good.
Okay.
It's just that we don't have enough. There's not enough to spend anything on.
Yeah. Well, what we do, see what can be done about maybe even if we can, and I'll reimburse whomever. See if we can get a little bit of our wealth into some of the other communities, help out the lizard folk if they need supplies that need bought that they can't always trade for, or any of the giants that remained. I don't know if any did. See what we can do, because we know what it's like to be misplaced. Just see what we can do about being the good guys for once. And I will then, unless they have something else for me, I will go find Leopold.
Michael basically makes a drink for Tony as he walks away, and Vidan finishes her meal.
Okay. And I'll just, as I'm walking away, I'll turn to Vidan. I'll keep in touch.
She thumbs up.
And then I'll go find Leopold. I don't really have a whole lot to say to Nate, so I'll just give him a wave as I walk past. Knowing they have supplies, my original goal of mass producing pistols isn't going to work for a while, so I'll just go find Leopold. What is this building he's at? Just
This
a
is
large...
a communal housing building.
Okay.
So here's where basically, when it's night, 60% of all the nomads go in there, and they have like a couple of, and they sleep there.
Okay, cool. Very awesome. Yeah, I'll just go find him and make sure everything's hunky-dory. They just kind of walk in the front and give one of those poses like, well, I'm here.
Hey, Zerks.
Hey, despite the drought and supplies, everything going good? You're kind of the spiritual leader around here anymore, aren't you?
Well, yeah, it's actually pretty, well, could have been a lot worse. We count on that.
Okay.
Not great, not terrible.
Anything I can do? I'm leaving. They didn't really give me a time. I'm assuming in the morning we're headed deep into the desert. I'm going to keep an eye out for the different sands and stuff. I'm not a creator. Maybe Nate can piece together just enough that I can know what to look for, but that I may be relying more on the others for, because it's just not my thing. I'm going to buy up some water and all that stuff. Are we good for food here?
Yeah, we food is in a surplus. That's not really a problem. It is more expensive, but we made enough money out of glass and guns to actually be far better off than the average person here.
Do you have... I don't know exactly how strong you've grown in Heka's grace, but are you able to reach out to me mentally, or is it better for me to reach to you periodically?
Let me check as the DM.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what level sorcerer he was, so...
Level 5.
Yeah, he won't. He could have it if he took it as...
Yeah, it
as
is.
one of his level 3
His spell that goes the farthest for messaging is message.
Okay, cool.
So,
well, I will then...
unless you... he says, no, unless you plan to do an excursion on your couch and never move from it, I don't think my magic will reach that far.
No. I'll cast... I already told Michael, and it might be easier if I can summarize everything and reach either himself or you, whichever. I'm a little difficult to get back to with some protections I've got up just to keep people out of here, and I'll tap my head. But I'll try to periodically reach out and make sure there's nothing I don't have to rush back for or anything. I couldn't get back super quick, but necessities find an answer, is the way I look at it. But, and I'll kind of lean in again to him. Are you kind of keeping Fred out of trouble? He was... I worried the most about him whenever I found him and he hadn't quite split away from my brother's teachings yet, it seems. So I just wanted to make sure.
Well, he hasn't caused any trouble yet. He's just sad about the fact that he always says it like, the prophet has abandoned us.
Well, from what I've found out, and I will produce the various clerical scrolls I took out of my brother's desk, I don't think he ever was a prophet. I've used one of them that allowed me to learn about something, but these are all cleric scrolls that were tucked away in his desk back in Planktown. I hadn't shown anybody else this yet, but I wanted to show you. I don't think he was actually capable of all he claimed.
But I saw
And I
him.
don't claim to be a...
How did he do it then? Because where did he get these scrolls from? I know he casted spells far beyond my level, but anyone's level in Planktown at the time.
Well, he was allied with that old god. We never know for sure what all they can do either. If he had a blessing from that, just don't completely shoot down the idea, but I don't think he was as much a prophet as he claimed. I'm going to continue looking into this, and obviously Hecate is looking upon us. And I'll once again show the holy symbol that appeared that night we had that gathering. So we know someone, something, multiple things, however we want to view it, are looking out for us, Leopold. So keep the spirits up, and I'll be back as quick as I can. And hopefully, after we find all the settling points for everybody, hopefully that's the end of it, and I can come back to... I don't want to lead. I'm not a leader. But come back to help.
Your help will be definitely appreciated, Xerxes.
Oh, yeah. And I know a lot of good people out in the world now, so we'll find our place. Even if it's not here, like I was telling the others, if we have to travel any great distance, we'll find a place where everybody in Nomad Town can be happy. And I'll turn to look and see Harkin standing menacingly down the alleyway, even the big terrifying ones. You know he's like four of us. He could... But anyway, if that's all you need, and you said you're good on money. I don't have... Money and words is kind of what I live by anymore. I don't have a whole lot I could extra for you. I just remember I'm still wearing the Jester outfit.
Yeah.
I realized I jingle and go, long story. But I need to go put regular clothes on. Yep. Same smile and everything.
Pull off the beard.
Oh yeah. The beard is of course not attached because I've got that teenager fuzz. I appreciate everything you've done for us, Leopold.
He's just been sitting there silently judging you the entire time.
But if there's anything, I'll touch base with somebody, and between you, Nate, Michael, and V-Dan, just do your best to keep things going as best as we can, and I'll be back. This traveling it had started to grow on me, but every time we go somewhere new, we lose new friends, and I don't want to lose anybody here.
I don't want to lose anyone either, but we do have to make decisions sometimes of what we do, and our crafting is part of our culture, and if we can't do that anymore, we aren't ourselves anymore. So that is my highest priority, to figure out how we can be crafters again.
Well, I'm sure with Heka's blessings, we'll get back to where we need to be in the world, even if it's, like I said, crafting a new place for ourselves. And unless he has anything else, I think Xerxes is done.
Alright. And Xerxes also has a long rest.
All right, so sometime during the middle of the night, I wake up and somebody is wrapping my feet. Correct?
That probably already happened at the boat.
That's what I'm saying. I want to do that scene real quick though.
First off, let's see. Shamao, do you have any questions about things you want to buy for your preparation in the desert? Oh, we lost Shamao.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah. How long are we anticipating being in the desert?
Depends on how much time you how fast you travel, but assuming a normal speed, give me a sec for math. Where did I leave it? Oh, yeah, there the note. From Xenonia to location 4 is normal is 13 days. Then no, that's wrong. You guys went the reversed order as I originally planned, so my my math is a bit harder. Now you first go from Sinonia to Settlement 6, which is at normal speed 9 days. And from Settlement 6 to Settlement 5 is 15 days, so that's 24 days. And from Settlement 5 to Settlement 4, that is also 9 days, so that's 33 days. And then from Settlement 4 to Settlement 2 is 5 days, so that is shit. Lost count.
That is shit? Okay.
38, I think.
Yeah. 5, 14, 29. Yeah, 38 days if everything goes perfectly in the desert.
So, best to plan for around 45 days then. Okay. Yeah. My other question then is well, it's not really a question, just more saying it to make sure everyone's thought about it, but the camels will need feed, right?
Yes, they do need.
Yeah.
They only need 1 ration and 1 gallon of water per day.
That brings up actually another question. My horse is an elemental. Does it require food or water?
If it does not say in the text of the spell that it does not require food or water, then the answer is yes, it does.
Because most elementals don't require that, but let's check.
You can choose, like, I think you can choose the type of the thing, but I don't know if it can necessarily. But I think it just overall has statistics of a horse.
So yeah, if it says nothing about needing food or water, then it needs food and water.
I have a question I just thought up because I'm a big smart boy. So you were saying, like, before, when it comes to, like, the exhaustion feature in this, we couldn't get rid of it unless we either get, like, what was it, like, a greater restoration or a long rest in, like, a designated rest spot, I think was the way you put it.
No, the heat madness, the effect that you do not regain your resources from long rests, can only be cured from a designated rest spot. But your exhaustions can be cured from a long rest. That's why when you fail the save, you get 2 levels of exhaustion instead of 1.
Okay, that makes because originally
that's the reason why I designed it like that.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. So then, for like the madness, then that can only be cured. What do you say it could be cured by? Sorry.
It can be cured by having a long rest at a designated safe space.
Would those include the settlement spots themselves?
Yes.
Like in the once we get to 6 or to 5 or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Correct.
That works. And then when we're there, does that mean that the desert effects no longer apply as long as we're there?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, if you have 4 levels of exhaustion when you arrive there, you still have 4 levels of exhaustion.
Oh no, I know, I understand. But I meant more in the sense of like, so we wouldn't be like having to eat the extra food or
That's
or
the specific reason. That is the specific reason why these locations are chosen for the settlements. Like, technically, if you have lots of magic, you could build a settlement here. But then everyone present in that settlement has to deal with all the nasty desert effects. Whereas if they do a settlement here, they don't.
See, that was my logic in my head. I was like, okay, so these because otherwise, like, why the fuck would you want to settle anywhere out in the desert? Because it's literally like death trap instantly. Like every settlement would feel.
No, like the actual settlement spaces are completely safe. And
okay, that's
for example, the not safe because you found basilisks in one and a very nasty fungi, but for the settlement, for the purpose of just standing there, it's safe.
Yeah, like relative safe. Yeah. That's good to know, because that was one of my concerns. Like long-term exposure was like, okay, when we get to these settlements, are we still going to be kind of like fighting the whole desert conditions? Because it would be like such a bitch. Because then you'd be like, oh, we need to spend 3 days searching this area, but then we have 3 days extra of exhaustions and stuff that we have to.
No, that doesn't happen. No.
Good to know.
Actually, I have another question regarding Fine Steed. So I can dismiss my mount and recall it with a spell slot. Question: if it was hungry when I dismiss it, or if it dies when I bring it back,
it would not be hungry anymore. So yes, you can avoid feeding your mount if you summon a new one every single day.
That might actually be worth it. Because how much feed and stuff do you need for 3 camels and a horse, or 2 camels and a horse?
One ration per day and 1 gallon of water per day.
Yeah. So they take about assuming like 45 days, just to give a little leeway. That's like 90 rations and 90 gallons of water. Yeah. For 2 camels, that is.
And we all need 2 rations each for each day.
Yeah, and 4 gallons of water.
So we need what, like 80 rations or so each?
Yeah, 80 to 90. Yeah, so we need, assuming 45 days, which gives us a lot of leeway, but we do have to actually be at locations for a few days.
You might actually want to stay in locations a few days. Like if you arrive with level like 5 exhaustion, you might just decide we'll stay here until we're completely recovered.
Yeah, under desert conditions, we want like 90 rations per person, and around like 2 gallons of water. Again, like 90 gallons of water as well for
Okay.
each person.
So,
I also put the representative there. That those guys are going to go with you guys. They arrange their own things for their water and stuff like that, and all of them are desert trained,
Yeah.
so they also need a lot less.
And how much water would we need for the full trip?
Sorry?
How much water would we need individually for the full trip?
If you take account monkeys 45, then you need for yourself 90 gallons of water.
Nice. So basically
No,
90
wait,
rations.
my bad.
No, actually,
No,
wee bit more than
I
that.
did. Yeah,
Actually.
2 per day, 45 days, 90. Yeah, for one
Oh,
person, 90 gallons of water.
okay.
so I'm just telling you, Amenhotep is planning to bring 400 pounds of rations. I mean, yeah, no, yeah, 400 rations. Because I've done the weight thing. So wait, no. Each ration is 2 pounds, right? So 400 rations would be 800 pounds. 200 rations would be 400 pounds. So one camel is going to have 200 rations on it, and the other camel is going to have 350 pounds of water. Because I've already done the math on that one.
Yeah.
Plus, I have my horse with my personal items on it.
But I assume Grimlock, Xerxes, and Shamao, you all buy at least one camel for yourselves?
Working out like the math and the weight, I feel like
I'm currently I'm waiting. I'm working that out. To be fair, I'm thinking of bringing Gorok, and Gorok might just be enough of a pack mule to take everything for me. So I might just have him. That kind of spares me the camel, because because he can hold because currently he's got about 360 pounds of food, well, rations on him, which is he can easily carry. And then I'm just now doing the water real quick, and I'll see how much he can. I think he can hold enough water for me as well.
Amenhotep will also advise all of you to buy, at the very least, a tent.
Yeah, I already got one.
Yeah,
Weird.
and if you don't, at the very least, a tent and a large tent would also probably be a good thing, just in case you might need to put your animals in that if you do buy an animal. But
yeah.
or if you're into like cuddle puddles, say for Gorak.
As long as we have room, I'm planning on for myself to stay, so I should be good.
Yeah. So, yeah. Still need to work out the math exactly, putting it all into a spreadsheet, but I'm planning on taking 3 camels, each with saddlebags, bit and bride, and riding saddle. Then I'm going to take 270 rations and 6 barrels of water, which gets me a lot more water, I think, than I need. But yeah, so like 2 barrels per camel, basically.
How much do the barrels weigh again?
The barrels weigh about 70 pounds each for 40 gallons of water each.
Yep.
And then I'm getting a signal whistle and a shovel and 2 lots of silk rope, because they're lighter than hemp, and we might need extra rope.
Hang ourselves with. Yes.
Yeah.
You can never get enough rope. Rope.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. My phone. I always forget. Like I have like the YouTube app on my phone open, then I open it and just like randomly blasts out something when I pulled out the calculator there. It's like whatever else I was watching on YouTube. Yeah, I think. Yeah, because I think I have enough water. Like, yeah, Gorok can currently handle all the water and food I would require for myself, at least.
And for him, I assume.
Yeah. No, I've got. I just doubled everything, so I've got 180 rations so that would give us 90 rations each, and then I've got about so I need 90 gallons of water each. So yeah, I've got 180
And for
water.
everyone, if you guys have days that pass without using magic for food, how we'll do it is every 3 days you have to remove the rations. Because if I ask it for every day, it's going to be monotonous.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have like 5 barrels of water. It'll be a bit over what I need, but it'll be good.
Yeah.
You know, it seems.
Yeah.
It's just Gorok is just like all this stuff spread across. I think Gorok's just like two under both of his arms are just like two giant basically he's got like 2 carts under his arms basically at this point, one full of water and one full of food.
Xerxes, do you have any questions on things you want to buy and anything?
I'm going to pick up 2 extra healers kits for myself, along with what was it? You said if stuff costs under 100, we could get it. What if it costs exactly 100?
Then you can also still get it.
Okay, cool. I'm going to pick up, just in case we absolutely need it, I'm going to get, because this is a more specific thing, if I can find it within my people or whoever, I need to get 100 gold worth of powdered diamond.
Oh yeah, that's no problem.
Okay. So I'll take that on mine. I'll have an extra 100 gold of that.
What
that's
happens?
What
happens is you buy a diamond and then you go to one of the nomad workshops and they they crush the diamond to make powder for it for you.
Awesome, cool. So yeah, I'm going to do that, as well as while I'm in town, I'm going to. I have a cartographer's kit, but I was curious if I ought to get another one to try to map the desert, or if mine is still, because I've used mine a lot. Do you feel I should replace mine at this point, or am I still good on that?
I'd say if you pay like 25% of it, you could basically update yours.
Okay, cool. That's all I want to do then. Is just
extra paper, extra paper, new one tool that needs to be replaced.
Yeah. While I'm in my little bit of time in Nomad Town, as I'm calling it, I will also have whomever made my spyglass just have them look over it, make sure it's not going to break on me when I go out, that kind of thing.
He feels
I've only used it
by
twice.
the suggestion.
Well, I'm sorry, but I travel with idiots, and I'll just kind of chuckle.
Me making a spyglass that would break so easily.
Well, I've been channeling magic through it. I wasn't entirely sure. And I will actually, while we're discussing, I will show him how I'll deduct a spell slot for that night, but I will show him how I use clairvoyance through it and show him something a mile away. Like, I will target Gorok and see, like, Gorok taking a piss.
Dum-de-dum-dum-dum.
Mr. DM, the armor for the armor of the Sardaukar, how much does that weigh?
If it doesn't say anything, the same thing a normal plate armor weighs.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to leave a lot of my money in care of my brother at the temple, because that's weighing me down quite a bit.
Actually, that's good. Let me check.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I believe I've left most of my money already.
Yeah.
I don't know how useful our money will be in like the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna bring like 100 gold. That should take care of most things.
Yeah. I actually will also probably go out of my way to leave my cash with my people. Specifically the smarter ones, not the dumb ones.
I will go to Xerxes at some point and ask him if he knows any desert folks. And have him, and I ask him politely to have them tell me what trade goods are important in the desert? Because I want to bring some of those along too. Because gold might not be important, but trade goods might.
You may want to talk to our guide. That would be the best bet.
Well, that's why I'm asking you, because I can't actually talk to our guy.
Of course you can. I reach up and touch your hand, and I give you tongues for an hour.
All right, so I asked the guy that.
If he knows the language, spoken language, that is.
He looks at. He didn't. And the guy doesn't know that you spoke tongue. That you casted tongues on the Monotep. So he looks a bit surprised. And he's like, "You understood me this entire time?"
No, I did not. He cast a spell on me.
Okay.
I wish I could have.
He has seen me use tongues before, though, so
Yeah, but
once
he did,
that's said,
but he,
I
yeah,
would know.
yeah, he knows about the spell tongues, but he was still surprised that Amonotep speaks his language perfectly all of a sudden.
Yes, so I realize that gold is probably not that important in the middle of the desert, but we will run into people. So I was wondering what trade goods would be appropriate.
Finished products like cloves or certain types of food, and what our people also like a lot that is very valuable, tools.
Tools. Okay, and I will have. So I will have my extra camel, 400 pounds. Okay. So Amonhotep is going to buy 2 more camels.
I think you're making the camel train too long at this point. You realize the amount of resources you keep adding to the train is just going to be exponential.
Well, I mean,
2K, I've put it all here, so
I have 3 camels now.
yeah.
I get all the stuff that she had. How much is just so I don't have to do all the math? Monkey, how much is a camel, the bit, bridle, saddle, all that?
Hang on. The cows are 150 gold for 3. I'm just finding the saddlebag. They are 12 gold for the 3. Bit and bridle is 6 for the 3. And I'll just get you the total here in a second. So for the 3 camels, 3 lots of saddlebags, 3 lots of bit and bridle, and 3 riding saddles, it's 198 gold.
Mm-hmm. Divide 198 gold by 3. Hold on.
Oh, that's not including their rations and water, though.
Yeah, but rations and water are free.
Yeah.
At least here they are. If you want to buy somewhere else, you have to pay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 66 for 1. So for 2, that would be. Hold on, mathing.
What was it doing? Alright.
Oops. 60. I put a plus, not an equal sign. Did it again. $132. Okay. Yes, I would like to buy the trade goods we spoke of. For the last camel. So about how much would those trade goods cost me? About 400 pounds of that.
I have no idea. You can take the player handbook and go to page 154, and there you can see the weight and price of those items.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just like just giving
Wasn't
me
This
some items
wasn't
off the top of your
this
head.
wasn't meant to be a trade mission. This is us trying to explore.
Yeah.
So he didn't really think any player was going to probably bring along 400 pounds worth of tools.
Like if you look at if you page the player handbook page 154, there you have all the tools, which are all very welcomed by desert folk.
Yeah, this is more going to be like giving these stuff away, not trying to make money off of it. If I can make some money off of it, sure, but I don't think the desert folk have a lot of money.
I'm not talking about making money either. I'm just saying it wasn't really. I just didn't think this was the main
Well, that
premise
was
of
not
what
the
we're doing.
intention of the mission, at least.
Yeah. We're going
Well,
to the harsh desert where resources will be sparse. Let's take 400 pounds of tools with us.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'll ask our guide: is this a bad idea?
He just says, depends on what your intention is. If your intention is to make good trade relationships with the desert folk, it is a great idea.
Then I will bring it. That is the exact intention.
If your intention is to travel really fast, it is the worst idea.
Oh, see,
I think I want to stick as most time in the desert as possible. You know, I want to like have one of the camels die of just having to carry so much stuff, and then also to then try to drag 400 pounds of tools across the desert. You can do what you want, man. I'm just fucking with you, to be fair. But like,
well, let's hope the camels don't die.
I'm just gonna wonder what type of artisan tools are you gonna bring? This is like, gonna get a large supply of alchemy supplies, or
again, I'm gonna ask the guide which alchemy supplies should I bring? I mean, not alchemy. Which tools should I bring?
he
'Cause I'm
says
definitely
that
bringing
all of
tools.
them, all of them are very welcome and wanted.
Fuck it. Then I'm gonna bring hunting traps.
Is that a actual?
It's
There's
under
a- yeah, there
152
is.
under tools.
Oh, right.
Because those are super useful in the desert.
They're part of the adventurer's gear. Hunting traps.
They're adventurous gear and not.
Like I said, page 154.
54. Okay, I was under 152. My bad.
That says tools, artisan tools. Those are the things that are those are the most wanted things for the desert folk.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring specifically like 100 pounds of each one. Weaver's tools, smith's tools, cooking utensils, and we're in the desert, right?
Mm-hmm.
Glassblower tools.
All right.
Because they got plenty of sand to make glass.
And good luck with the math of the prices.
Oh yeah, I'm fucked. It's not that bad. Most of these are 1 gold piece per, like the weavers and the cookers. So at 100 pounds each, that's 100 gold. So yeah, the math's not that bad. All right. So I know what I'm bringing. I just need to do the math of how much it's going to cost to bring it.
Now I need to find somewhere to put down how much gold I'm leaving at the temple.
What I would do, what I do for notes is I put it in the my special features section.
Yeah.
There actually is, I believe there's a notes place somewhere on the goddamn sheet, but I think it's near biography or something. But I always forget to check that.
Yeah. I tend to use those boxes just for random notes. So, no, why did you change the?
Sorry.
I was waiting. Oh.
That was me.
That makes sense.
If I were you, I would put it underneath my stats world.
Yeah.
It's like Note with large letters. Note to self. Put this much money with Hori. Make sure I get it back.
Oh no,
The
it's
same with
wait. She's leaving her money with Hori.
Yeah.
You know he's gonna use it on hookers and milk. What the hell, man?
Here's and milk.
Hookers and cream. Hookers and cream, man.
I don't
This-
think the
Yeah,
city has
Cat-
enough milk and
Specifically,
cream
I like the
to-
idea because it doesn't imply either he is going out to find normal like women, as
No,
in like
cat hookers.
human, or there is literally an underground or above ground bar that services specifically cats. Probably specifically because of the fact that Shimao's mom exists, this is a thing that could technically exist. And I don't know if I like any answer to the question. No.
She's gonna come back. He's just gonna be fat and happy with a harem of girls around him.
Actually, you know what? Instead of like putting my money away, why don't I just shove it in Gorok? You know, why don't I just put it in my giant storage device I've got over here?
As he walks around twinkling.
It's a cacophony of sloshing meat slaps and fucking coin jingles. This man is just like he is currently nearly basically hitting £1,000 worth of bullshit, and he still can carry it.
I will tell you, Unique. I'm not buying 100 pounds glass blowers tools. Probably more like 5 sets because they cost 30 gold each.
Mm-hmm.
At 100 pounds of that would be way too much. 5 times 30.
That was a lot less of a weight. Well, lots of weight than I was hoping, but hey.
Yeah, I just put all I made sure to make sure that it is considered the weight. He can carry my extra cash. So yeah, now he is just a giant like pinata of coins.
Wow. These camels can just about carry me and all the kit I'm carrying.
Good thing. Then I assume Grimlock, you're finished with your prep.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get camel. I think I'm just gonna ride Gorok, and he's gonna be my giant mount.
Oh, by the way, when you said that he's gonna be carrying like 2 carts, I just imagined Gorok in a giant bellhop's outfit with just bags of luggage under his arms.
Essentially,
And
for all intents and purposes, he kind of is, because like I'm in like the Howdah thing that I got bought him on his back, and then he's basically got like, I don't think they're under his arm, but I think more reasonably he's probably got like a weird backpack system set up now where it's all like netting and stuff.
With levels of storage. Like the lowest level has all the has all the barrels of water in there. Then the level above that has all the money in there, and the level above that has all the food in there. And then you have another level where Grimlock sits.
Yeah.
No, he's built a house on the back of Gorok like a Baba Yaga's chicken hut.
Kind of turning into a little bit, but essentially, I imagine it's all like connected by like nets and ropes, essentially, in like some harness fashion.
And Shimao, you're also finished, right?
Just about.
450 plus 6.
And Xerxes, are you also finished?
Yeah, I just wanted to add extra arcane
you bleeped
focus.
out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to purchase an extra arcane focus, please.
Oh yeah, no problem.
All right, because I realized my companion Harkin has been using one of my extra component pouches, and he works better with a focus.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get that.
Will it be a crystal, orb, rod, staff, wand?
I think it's like an orb that he keeps in a quick handle pouch. Being an arcane trickster, he just quickly reaches for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And it's got like an ever-present storm narratively going through it, since a lot of his magic is thunder related.
Mr. DM, I'm gonna leave the rest of my gold with my entourage.
Mhm.
I've given them most of it, but I'm gonna leave the rest of it except for 100 gold because we don't know what the fuck we're getting into, and plus Gorak's got all his shit, so I don't really need to work that much.
You're paying for your own shit. You hear from the
Not
from
Gorak, I mean Grimlock. Grimlock. You still probably you're paying for your own shit, but it's just like.
Hey, listen to the first guy.
Oh boy. Yeah. Mm.
So yeah. And so we just need to deduct all this cost from our
Okay.
gold. All right.
I think I am done.
Yeah. Is anybody having a problem with uh roll 20? It's being like super slow for me.
No,
Not currently. It might just be on
but
your
we
end.
yeah, most of the time it is on your end with the computer stuff.
What are you saying? What you trying to say?
And Washington sucks when it comes to internet. There you go.
Okay, so you are incorrect. Washington is great when it comes to internet. The problem is it's Washington, so the wrong people are trying to use the fucking internet
Mm.
or tap into the internet, and that's
Yeah.
what makes it. That's what makes it suck.
It's all those Russian bots trying to hack into government shit.
Yes, pretty much. Yes.
uh, yeah. Put the rations and the water on my.
The
In
Russians.
my,
Okay.
no,
Rations.
the,
Oh,
the
okay.
rations and the water barrels, which I actually got 6 of, in my inventory on my sheet. But yeah. And then like the bit in bridle, riding saddle and stuff, I couldn't find that in the thing to easily just drag it across. So that and the camels are just marked in the treasures.
Eh,
I still have an apartment in the city where my mum's temple is that we have never visited or never.
think of all the mail that's still in there.
Yeah, yeah.
I now
I've
have
got
an.
homes in so many cities. Like I just looked through my stuff, like home in Tavris, home in Ashara, home in Umbrak. Oh,
I now have. I now have the key to Chad's home, and I have an extra apartment there, plus my apartment. And I'm afraid to go into Chad's home because it's probably going to be filled with naked statues and paintings of him.
Exactly.
You can't be
You'll
rolling
never
in that
go
bandwagon.
to
Honestly,
Chad's
I
Burn
imagine
that picture.
everyone has watched Family Guy. I imagine it more being Quagmire's house.
Oh, giggity, giggity, no.
Never go to
Oh, God.
Chad's Goon Cave. It's dangerous.
Chad's
I have
The thing
changed
is,
the name of my sheet to the Chad's Goon Cave.
the worst thing is with Amonotep winning all of Chad's belongings is that Chad now has no way of actually getting home. So the moment he's out of jail, it's like he has to start making a living in Sidonia.
He's going to be in jail for a while, though.
No, only 10 days.
Oh, for assault?
Yeah, this is a minor offense.
My temple probably helps with like homeless stuff, so I've just made it more of my problem.
I don't worry. I can trump up some charges on him.
We should make Chad one of our henchmen. And
No.
pretty much like, no.
No, I'll literally
give
drown.
me
I'll
the
drown him in the
idea.
nearest. I'll just drown him in the nearest river, and
Mm.
I'll say it was legal.
I don't think Grimlock has ever dealt with Chad. It's mostly
No,
been
I have avoided him at like nearly every, like literally at every turn. The Gorok has actually only met Chad. Grimlock has yet to meet Chad in person.
Yeah, Grimlock hasn't met Chad. I don't think
I imagine that Grimlock's encounter
Xerxes
with
is.
Chad is this. Ah, you're making notes about humans, huh? are humanoid creatures.
Mhm.
Then make notes about the alpha male.
And you're like, oh yes, tell me about this. Very interesting. Nobody told me about this so far. I'll take vivid notes.
I mean,
Are you an example of such a creature?
Exactly.
Oh,
it
good.
is
I will take
impressive.
a detailed sketch. Strip naked for me. I need this sketch.
It is impressive that his apartment is kitted out with shag carpet when shag carpet hasn't been invented yet.
And he's got a waterbed in the desert. And it's a disco ball.
I'm just saying, if you have a waterbed in the desert, that is the height of opulence. Like
Those
that
lava lamps.
seems like a flex at that point if you have a waterbed in the middle of the desert.
So he definitely has one then. Because
So-
that
Oh, yeah.
would be a Chad thing. It would cost him all his gold at the time.
So, as you guys, all of you have your supplies ready, please
Believe
check the
so.
map, because everything here that is on the map is what I assume that you're taking with you, so if it's not on here, it's not coming. So this
Yeah.
is the last moment that you get to, like, hey, you forgot this. And
I
I'm purely
have-
talking about the map. Go ahead, Xerxes.
I have 2 camels, one for supplies, and one that hard.
Alright, give me a second.
Because
There you go.
I figured I didn't take up much room, so he could just plant me in front of him, if that's okay with you.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Because Xerxes has, other than talking to it, has no ability to ride.
Yeah.
But yes. Final warning.
Yeah.
I don't think I can think of
Yeah.
anything I could use at this point in time. I've got all the resources and stuff.
Yeah,
feel
I'm
like I
just
should
writing
have
down
spare
what resources I
panel,
have.
At the same time, I also don't want to overtake things.
And as of now, you guys meet up with the representatives and the guide, and you make your leave towards Settlement 6, the
Okay.
Great Red Pyramid.
Quick scene though before I still want to do the scene with Grimlock.
Oh, what, the feet thing? Or
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever I was
You
doing with
would
this.
adjust to your foot fetish.
Oh, there's a reason for it. Yeah.
Grimlock's
So
just like,
I wake up in the middle of the night and Grimlock is literally wrapping my feet, and I'm just like, Grimlock, what are you doing?
You're
I know you keep on
dreaming.
saying you're gonna get me somebody, but you don't have to do it personally.
No. This is just me wrapping your feet. Nothing weird, nothing strange. The the floor of the desert is very hot, and therefore you need foot wrappings. And I found these, and they were covering a dead guy's body, and now I'm covering you with them.
I would ask you why you're doing this. You would just say
What, sorry?
to
You cut out
murder
that
you.
last bit there.
I would ask you why you were doing this, but you would just say, "Isn't it obvious?"
Well, I don't think it's
But-
actually obvious. I just kind of thought it was funny.
But I would
Also,
have to kill you.
I kind of forgot about these things, and then I was like, if I don't do it now, I'll just forget. So then I
Well-
came in here. You didn't wake up, so I decided, well, why not just put
No,
them
I
on his
was awake.
feet?
I was awake the whole time. I was
Well, why
just-
did you make this weird? You should have woken up and told me you were awake, and then I didn't have to wrap your feet in the middle of the night. This is on you. This is weird, not on me.
I didn't know what the fuck you were doing. I was just
Well,
seeing.
you could have said something earlier, and then I could have explained. I just didn't
Anyway,
want to wake
I
you
want
in
to
the middle
talk
of the
to you.
night.
Calm down. I want
This
to
is
talk to
your
you about
fault, not
something.
mine. I'm not the weirdo. You're the weirdo.
Like
here.
people are starting to pass by. It's like, what a private conversation. Hold on, man.
It's in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Like,
Okay.
yeah,
one
definitely.
person wakes up that is closest next to him on it. And he's like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to sleep."
Hey, look what you did.
Okay. All right. So Grimlock, we haven't talked man to man or whatever the hell you are in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And
What you want?
how? Well, I know you've gotten very close with both Shimao and Xerxes,
Yes.
but Are you okay? Is everything okay? No, we haven't had any chats in a while.
Overall,
I still consider you one of my best friends.
Well, overall, not much could be going better for me. I have currently secured a homeland. I've got political office. I have secured vast amounts of wealth. My people have arrived in great droves. If anything, I'm only on the up and up at the moment. Literally, like, I can't think of a thing right now that's really been a bother for me.
Oh, I heard that your brother has arrived.
Oh,
How's that
yeah.
going?
Great, actually. Now he can deal with his idiots. I don't have to deal with them anymore.
No, I think you're still going to have to deal with these idiots.
No. Honestly, he does a really good job of keeping them in line. Like, I call them idiots. I do love my people as best they can be, but they're hard to love.
No, an idiot is an idiot. It's. Let me explain it this way. I respect Omarosa. She bugs the living fuck out of me.
Yes.
You can respect or care for someone and still know that they are dumbass.
I know. It really comes to mind right now.
I just. I kind of kick you in the shins and you're right there.
My shin.
Through clairvoyance, there's just a ha!
Here,
Well,
Gorak is like Gorak from afar says, "Shins kicking someone in the shins is attempt at murder."
Gale for you.
All the
No.
while I'm sleeping on his snout.
Well, good for me. I'm the one who arrested the people. So
No, I am actually the person who arrests people, bitch. That's the political office I got.
no, actually, you're the person who tells me to arrest people. I'm the one who actually arrests them.
It's
You're
potato
the magistrate.
tomatoes. But the point being is, no, I'm good overall. My people are arriving soon. Hopefully, my chieftain will arrive, and then hopefully I can get him to do what I've been doing. Well, so far nobody disagreed with me because, to be fair, it's the best we got. So like, currently I'm trying to deal with some other stuff with Gore. Like me and Margrim have to deal with some stuff at a later date. But right now, everybody's on board because we basically need to find somewhere to settle down. So not really much issues at the moment.
Yes. Well, I might need your help with that issue with my family member.
Oh, your mother. I'm so sorry. I was the one who had to tell you about that. It's all right,
Yeah.
buddy. I know.
Yeah.
I was devastating you to hear from.
Let us keep this on the down low because we do not need rumors about this. It might make things worse. So for as far as everyone is concerned, she is fine. I'm still writing her letters.
Well, good enough. So far, it seems like everything should go all right. But yeah,
But,
I'll help you with rescue your. I'll help deal with the problem.
Well, we need more information, Kurt. I to do a sending with her.
You did cut out, by the way, there again.
I did not tell you, but I asked Xerxes to do a and it damn near killed him.
Oh, well, that means you probably shouldn't do that. At least not for now.
Yeah, yes, we figured that out. I was just informing you.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, and if we have not actually told you, I assume we have. Just in case we haven't told you, actually.
What, you cut out again? You're like.
Just in case we haven't told you officially, we have released the deity in our dreams from her chains.
Oh,
or at least a couple of them. One chain.
One chain. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we plan on releasing the other ones, but we haven't done that yet.
Well, keep me posted.
But why haven't you been in the dreams lately?
I've never been. I don't know how to get in the dreams.
Wait, no, he's been in them, haven't he?
No,
No, he
we
hasn't.
went over this last time. The thing,
Oh,
the
I'm
reason why I
sorry.
was in the dream. No, it's all right. You
You
just
can do detect thoughts.
yeah, no, I did detect thoughts. Exactly the moment when Xerxes at one point was in the dream. I was watching from basically like a third
Yes,
person
I remember
perspective,
now.
but I
That's
wasn't.
my fault.
Yeah, no. I'm just explaining because I know you have an issue with that sometimes remembering it, so it's fine. It was just the fact that yeah, like I technically was not there, and from what we know, every time we've visited a new temple of the old gods, a new person gets put in, and so far we've discovered 3 temples, and you 3 got in. I'm the only person who just has got unlucky or lucky, depending on how you look at it, to be getting into it.
You're not allowed
Yeah.
into the Cool Kids Club.
Essentially, yeah. So for right now, it's either good. It's not good or bad, but it's just currently not happening at Meta. So like,
I mean,
event.
honestly, Grimlock is the leader of a clique. Like him, Shemao, and and Xerxes are all a clique. So
But yeah, but that is good to see that you're making progress on that. I was worried that there was no progress going to happen or whatever. But
oh,
good
it hurts
enough.
like fuck though.
Oh no, I seen the end result. Yeah, it looks like you got crisped up.
Being bad. But we are taking precautions about the uh
Fair enough.
uh we have some things to reduce divine damage. I believe we talked about that.
Yes.
So no, I just wanted to check in since and as you're like trying to wrap my legs, like no stop. I take them off and wrap them around my head,
Oh, fair
and
enough.
they kind of glow for a second. So now I'm resistant to necrotic, poison, and poison. Is resistant reduce damage
Yeah.
and give advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm reducing the necrotic and poison, and almost all mental things I have advantage on.
Mm-hmm.
Charms,
Frightened,
paralyze,
paralyzed. Yeah.
frightened. It's a good deal. Because people keep on trying to take me over to murder you guys.
Yeah.
So, well, that was out of character. Anyway, okay, so yes, and please next time wake me up before you try to do weird things to me in my sleep. I'd probably say yes, but still
I-
wake me up.
I hold no promises.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
But either way, actually, at some point it'd be cool if you met my brother. But we'll wait till he's going off to do something right now.
Oh,
So we'll
oh,
have to
oh!
come
But
to you.
speaking of siblings, don't date my sisters.
Wait, what?
I said, speaking of siblings, date my sister.
I'd never really considered it. But no
I
promises.
just had a weird
don't.
dream the other day that just
Right.
don't date my sister.
Well,
Now that it's out there.
I'm just saying you're putting it out there now. Like I feel like one of your sisters, if they're in the wind right now, would hear that and like want to do it because that's like being a dick to you. And I'll be honest, friend, I want to respect your wishes, but if I'm getting some Windushi, I'm gonna go for it.
Windussy?
Yeah,
What?
yes, that's what I said.
I'm gonna give you inspiration for that one.
No, he does not deserve the
You got it.
inspiration for that.
I decide who deserves inspiration.
Like I'm not gonna let that blow past me. You know what I'm saying?
Son of a bitch.
I'm just saying. I want to feel the wind on my scales.
Leave now before I murder you for these puns.
Okay, see you later. I bet she gives a good blow. Just runs away.
Oh, at that point, I will throw something at you.
Oh boy.
Hold on, I'm actually gonna throw something at you.
Sure, go ahead, whatever you want.
Hold on. I have a ranged attack now or some shit. What was that new thing I got or thought I? Yeah, let's do this. 1 second. Does a 19 hit you?
No, it misses.
So you see a beam of light shaped like a spear go past your head. That was a warning shot.
Hey,
Ow!
oh no, you blinded Timmy, the small blind child that was only blind in one eye specifically, and now is blind in 2 eyes.
Oh no, I can't see anything! My second eye has been
What?
ruined!
Oh no!
Wait, why do we have a Timmy on our ship?
I don't
When
know
did
where
he
we
get
are.
here?
I'll be honest, I don't know where we are. I just kind of guessed, and I'm gonna say there was a Timmy there.
This is the worst job ever. I was just supposed to do a little maintenance.
Oh,
I go
look,
over and I
How
heal
can I
Timmy.
feed? How can I feed my far worse crippled mom and dad?
oh
I go
boy,
over there and I
that's
heal.
heart wrenching to hear that, isn't it?
I go over and let her restoration Timmy. Motherfucker. Oof.
Oh boy, you kind of funny. But yeah, we'll end that there then.
Then I go back to sleep. Yeah.
Alright. Then it is
No, I just wanted
time.
to do a scene with Grimlock. It's been a while.
Then it
Yeah,
is
fair enough.
time to travel. Day 1, you don't have to do any saves or anything, because I assume you just eat what you need to eat and drink what you need to drink in Xenonia.
Yeah.
And you haven't been exposed to the desert roughness for that long. So day 1 goes off without any problems. Before we decide, do you guys want to travel slowly, normally, or, well, you have to travel normally because you have camels with you. My bad.
Oh well, then
That's
slowly or
normal.
normally. Is it slow or normally, or
Yeah,
is it? Yeah.
slow or normally, you can choose.
What was there was an advantage to doing slowly, wasn't there? I
All the
believe?
saving throws you need to do, you make with advantage if you travel slowly.
Yeah.
But it'll
Where
take
is
you longer
this?
to arrive at the next area.
How much longer?
Sick. Have it written down somewhere here. Instead of 9 days of travel, it will be 12 days of travel.
I mean, I'm okay with a couple extra days.
Hmm.
If that means we don't get the desert madness and all that shit.
Well, we got.
Now, if we
camels,
have to
we've
roll
gotta
more
go
often
normal.
for the desert madness,
Yes, you'd have to roll 3 times more often.
then no, let's go with 9 days.
You would just
And
have
stay
advantage on the rolls instead of not.
Stay within 10 feet of me, so you get a bonus for the desert madness.
Yes, but if someone takes a Monotep's bonus, I'm going to give the requirement that for the rest of the day you cannot leave that 10 feet area of a Monotep.
Okay.
Interesting.
That might be a sacrifice somebody's willing to make if that roll is hard.
If you're really ill confident about your wisdom saves, then yes, I would suggest staying close to a Monotep.
I do not. I do not.
Yeah, it's more for Gorok's sake that I don't have faith in wisdom for him because he's not particularly.
Oh no, you want Gorok next to me. He otherwise he's gonna have.
I can suffer without it, to be fair, but like he's probably gonna need it. Well, it depends if he gets it as well, because obviously it's not everybody. It's a roll, but knowing our luck, it'll be him first.
So me and Gorok are just riding side by side. Well, I'm riding next to him, having a chat.
His legs.
He's telling me all about shins and how to apply proper
He was
techniques.
personally offended by you kicking Grimlock in the shin, so now he doesn't want to shut up about it.
Gorok, he assaulted me in my sleep, and I was defending
but
myself.
The shins, you need to do it properly.
I,
Stop giving
I
him
was lying
ideas.
down.
Sorry, what did you say, Grimlock?
I said stop giving him ideas.
Oh, sorry.
I just grin at Grimlock.
Yeah, Grimlock is like Grimlock in the most like he's just currently like sitting up in the basically the thing, just lying down, just like loving life.
Are you in a fucking howdah? Or...
Well, yeah, I'm traveling in the howdah. Like he's my mount
Oh god.
for all intents and purposes.
I'm surprised you don't have a small monkey feeding you dates.
I should have bought one.
Another one fanning you.
I could summon one if I really wanted to be that weird about it. It's like it keeps it's like I need more creatures for my to feed me.
But now we arrive at day 2, as you guys had a long rest. And it is time for the first saving throw in the desert. Everyone can make me a con save.
Con save.
DC
Okay.
18. On a failure, you take 27 fire damage.
Well, Grimlock, you get to add 3 to that, but I don't think it's going to help.
Nah, I don't know.
Oh,
And you get 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oof.
how did I get the same roll?
I will roll for Harkin, but Xerxes is using his 18 portent to get a 19.
Alright.
How much fire damage did you say?
27.
20.
Okay.
Word.
Wow, this sucks real bad.
For taking note of your levels of exhaustion, use the red marker and use the number.
Okay.
So I already put it in Shamao and Grimlock. Well, with 2, Gorok, did he make it?
Oh, I haven't made his yet. Try second. I was trying to...
What do you want me to do?
Sorry?
First fucking.
I accidentally rolled to you. I need to change his rolls.
Yes.
Everybody can see him.
But he failed it too, I see.
Yeah, I'm surprised I failed it.
Gorok's fine.
Yeah. He didn't need that plus 3.
He does have advantage in his case because he is fire resistant always.
Yes.
Wait, if you're fire, let me check to see if I'm fire resistant or not.
Don't believe you are, but you never know.
That armor is like gives me a lot of shit. So
I know, but resistance wasn't one of them.
yeah, no, I was thinking that I was fire resistant because of I used to have one rocks, one of our 3 rock ruins.
Yeah.
Now we will do a roll to see if someone gets Desert Madness on a 7 or an 8. No one will be affected by it.
Mr. DM, how am I supposed to put this in?
You already did it.
Whatever.
You did it correctly. I see you have red 2. You see your token?
Oh no, I'm having problems with.
It is
I'm
now
just-
currently on it.
Okay, cool. Then
Alright.
I'm not gonna worry about it.
So the only 2 that made the saving throw were Xerxes and Gorok, who are unaffected by the heat.
Yeah.
For now. For Desert Madness, it is Xerxes. Can you roll me a wisdom save?
I'm sorry, I was muted. I was saying, give me just a second to look and see what my other portent for the day is. And this is a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I feel like Heka has blessed him once this day, I'll just use my 15 to make that a 24 to resist the desert madness.
Yes.
So as it seeps in, Heka's like, no.
Heka's favorite baby.
And the rest of the day, as you travel, very tired and exhausted for a large amount of you, nothing happens, as you are still quite close to Xenonia. It is still relatively safe. You get a long rest, so each of you loses 1 level of exhaustion. Is there any spells that want to be cast beforehand?
Yes. At the beginning of the day, I would like to cast Crayfoot.
You don't want to. Do you add that to your food pile, or you have to do the math
Oh.
for that?
No, because I'm not adding it. I'm just doing the Crayfoot water to feed now. So don't have to
How much
use
does
their own supplies.
well, that you have to do at the start of the day. So let's see. How much does create food and water create?
I'm checking right now.
£45 of food and 30 gallons of water. So 1 casting is not enough for everyone here. Unless like the representatives have their own, but 2.
I can do 2. That's not an issue.
No, I'm calculating. Alright, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, it is enough. 1 casting.
Okay.
Alright.
Good to know.
Yeah, that's real good to know. So you guys do not have to dip into your supply. I will probably be doing this every other day.
Yes. Does anyone want to cast any greater restorations to get rid of the exhaustions? Because you only lose 1 from a long rest.
I don't have it. I only have lesser restoration.
No, I don't. Well, I can't cast it either. I don't think.
All right.
Let me just check to be sure. Yeah, no, I don't.
Alvarosa had it, but
I could cast it, but it does cost. I'm not gonna cast it. I don't have it prepared either way.
All right, then we are on day 3. As a new day arises, that means new saving throws. That is for 31
Give me a second.
damage. Yes.
I have to roll new things for the day.
Oh, there's a very good chance that this could just wipe me out in one day.
Well, no,
you save, so.
Your hit points come back.
Yeah, I know, but I've only got like 51 hit points, so I think they're 40, 12. They're no, I might be safe, but like
if you're close to me,
exhaustion can kill you.
Yeah, the exhaustion is probably more likely to kill us than the actual damage.
Anything else? All right, so 21 for me. Oh no, it's already added, I think.
Yeah. Well, so far everybody's made it.
This time, because with the 11 and his bonus, Harkin will barely pass, but he will pass, and I will roll.
All right.
Gonna have to roll high, but if not, I'll try to restore some. Nope.
Xerxes gets 2 levels of exhaustion. I assume a mana tap costs his spell again? Create food and water? Or...
Sure. I was going to do it every other day, but for a little while at least.
Then, next up, who will get potential Desert Madness? Number 2. That is Harkin.
Is Harkin next to me?
Depends on what Xerxes decides.
That's what I'm asking.
They're the Gevron thing. But Harkin has to make a wisdom save.
Alrighty.
Oh.
20. He makes it without any problems.
Too good.
He's very good. What is the save for Desert Madness? Or we don't know.
DC 18.
Oh, that's high.
Yeah, for both of the checks, so it is a difficult check, even if you're good at them.
Alright. Day 3 goes off without any problems whatsoever as well. So that means Amonotep's exhaustion is gone, Harkin's exhaustion is gone, Grimlock's exhaustion is gone, and Shemau's exhaustion is gone. And Xerxes is now back to 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah. Realizing the heat and stuff, he will actually the next day be using. It won't probably it'll just be more narrative. He'll be using prestidigitation because it can be used to cool the air around you. He's basically using like one of those little motion fans.
I have
'Cause
one
he's
on right now.
He's got his little hood up, and he's just blasting himself with that, and then using shape water to freeze the water. He's just having a rough day.
You know what the best thing about it is that people do that in real life too, but they, while it helps in comfort, in actually protecting you from the sun, it does nothing. Because you still burn, you just don't notice that you're burning.
Yeah, he just has Harkin to lean against to get some shade. So
yes,
I just use mine in real life because my head gets real hot, and it is really helpful. Because all the heat leaves out of your head. So.
And we are now officially on day 4, and that means another round of con saves.
Okay.
Now it is to avoid 31 damage.
Yeah, no, I feel.
Grimlock. Keep rolling the save.
Even if you
we're
were
gonna
next to me,
switch
it
back
wouldn't
to
help.
what we did before. Xerxes will use that nat 20 portent.
Crap, man.
It's gonna be a very.
How much damage?
31. No, there's no real way to avoid this damage either, because like you need to have resistance against it.
I rolled under the wrong name, but that was hard.
Wait, why does Harkin? I thought Harkin didn't have to make.
Harkin
Desert.
Yeah,
Harkin definitely has to make it.
Oh, I thought he was a desert guy.
No, he's a half giant guy from the giant people.
And you guys don't know for sure what he is, but yeah, he doesn't get. He has other resistances.
Yeah, but I was just explaining it more as like a.
Our guide is the desert guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the factions that have representatives specifically send people that are trained to travel in the desert. So these guys here completely ignore these effects.
Yeah.
Great for them.
Also, it's not gonna be fun when half of your companions start dying all off from desert effects, and your goal is to keep them alive.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
Alright, so now for Desert Madness, who will be the potentially 8? Nobody.
Yay. Small mercies.
I forgot Xerxes Harkin made it, right?
No, he got a 10.
For which one?
For the latest Constitution save.
Oh no, he failed. I think everybody but Xerxes failed.
Gorok made it
Gorok. Yeah, Gorok is like just like pure man moding it through this fucking desert. Yeah. Grimlock's just loving the fact that he doesn't have to walk because he's just like this is so much better.
Like even in his saddleback sitting, I was like, "Oh, it's pretty hot in here."
Yeah, that's the issue. It's just that's why his people just don't deal well with the heat. You know, this is what his people have had to deal with. It's just not his bag. That's why I like to believe that him specifically doesn't have the ability to resist this, like, because he technically would have been a desert person, but in this case, it's like his people just are not well suited to this weather.
Yeah, you guys originally came from the jungle.
Yeah, nice wet jungles places. We do not deal well with very dry heat. It causes skin infections.
Gorok is Andrew Tating it at this point, smoking a cigar and talking about high quality pure alpha.
Mm-hmm.
You said he was man molding it, so Andrew Tate came to mind.
Okay. Wouldn't be a person I would choose, but you go off.
That's what I'm saying as a joke. It's just,
yeah, no.
that joke didn't work, so never mind. Let's go. let's go before I embarrass myself further.
Day 4, nothing happens as well. So you guys can take a long rest without any problems.
Okay.
So I will not create food and water on day 4. So if you're gonna take your stuff out, take.
We're gonna like.
So yes, so now you have to. I'll have to reduce the appropriate rations that you need to consume for your for all your camels and your followers. So that means for Shamao 5 rations. If I'm doing my math correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to clean up my notes a bit. And that means 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 gallons of water.
Yeah.
I'll give you all 30 seconds to quickly do that.
So I only have to do it for my camels. That would be 3 gallons of ration.
Yes, 3 rations and 3 gallons of water for your camels for you.
Okay.
I've got mine kind of sorted out. Yeah, like I might got so it should be all right.
Alright. Everyone has had the time to do that, and now we are on day 5.
Yep.
Alright, on day 5, new constitution saves for a potential 19 damage.
Of course, it's the day. Like I know, to be fair, the exhaustion is the main thing, but like the fact that it's so low and I make is. So it feels like a kick in the nuts.
Ooh. Oh no, at 3 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah. Not good.
And back to the rotation of giving one of my. I have the same number, so one of those 2 12s goes to Harkin, and then I fail.
Mm-hmm.
I am basically useless.
And then let's see for Amon failed a 2, so also has 3 levels of exhaustion now.
I fucking did training in the desert.
This is why
Got
I'm
your
glad.
lessons.
This is why I'm glad I got that fucking cut, like my constitution proficiency.
I'm from this country.
I'm from a desert area too. Like, I'm made of fucking wind. You think I'd be okay?
I will say
you're part
this,
wind.
This part of the region is also considered the harshest desert.
This is the most desert of all the deserts.
Yeah, yeah. If you go to another region, there's also desert, but it's not as horrible as here.
Yeah,
like there's a difference between the Sahara and the Mojave.
Yeah,
Mojave will fuck you up.
But even the Sahara will get you. To be fair, what like a good example is like along Egypt is all considered mostly desert, but where all the cities is like along the rivers. You don't go out in the middle of the fucking desert, man.
Mhm.
It's a bad
That's
idea.
true.
Like if you were in Egypt and you went away from the Nile towards into like the in depths of the Sahara, you're just gonna die. Most cases are
And
not.
now
Unless
for
you live near
the
a oasis.
scary part, Shamal. You have been selected for Desert Madness. Wisdom
knew it.
save, and I believe that level 3 exhaustion gives you
Oh,
disadvantage on
disadvantage.
saves.
100%. 100%.
I forgot it.
What's
I
your
forgot.
bonus?
Yeah.
I am
What's
definitely
your
standing
bonus
near.
now?
I'm
Yeah.
definitely standing near Shamal right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
I'll
looks
take
like
that.
real bad.
I'll take it. I
What's
need
your-
it. 10.
Okay, you
Yeah.
have to roll 10 or higher.
No, I needed to
I'm not.
roll
I'm
18.
debating if I'm going to give you my portent or not.
She
I
has to
needed
roll 18.
I rolled 10.
She will have
Oh, yeah,
5.
never mind.
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
So
Desert
you-
Madness.
Yes,
You have
roll
5?
me a D100.
Oh shit.
Okay. 79.
Alright, let's see.
You are afraid of cats. That
You
would be funny.
experience an an overpowering urge to eat something.
Oh no.
Roll me a D20.
D20.
Are you about to go through all your rations?
Possibly.
You
I got a lot of
gouge up 19 of your rations.
Fuck.
And you like
Man.
do it. You do it like you do it where you just change to a different camel and like nom, 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 without people noticing it.
Damn. Wow. I'm gonna be so fat. Wait, that's 1 day's worth.
Iron rations were like, oh, you're gonna be lethargic as fuck, man. Iron rations are heavy.
Yeah, like 1 ration is technically a day's worth. It's only 2 because we're in the desert. So that's 19 days worth of food in one sitting. Oh.
I've had those days.
Yeah, maybe not 19 days worth of food, but like a week's worth.
Good thing I'm a hyperactive idiot, otherwise. But then that's probably why I have 3 levels of exhaustion right now, and I'm doing really crap in the desert because I'm hyperactive and can't sit still long enough.
In your defense, you are covered in fucking fur
That is
in
true.
the desert
That is true.
on top of a camel. So all the heat's going directly to you.
I'm covered in fur.
Hopefully you're not wearing
armor.
glass.
Also, remember now that when you use spells now or hit dice,
Yeah.
you don't get them back until you've rested in a safe place.
Oh, because of the Desert Madness?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Ooh.
So a hit dice used is a hit dice gone now.
Do we know that she... Do we know that she had the madness?
No, because it isn't something very obvious. She just sits on her camel and eats.
Just constantly eating. You look over and I'm just snacking.
Shamal, you want to slow down on your rations.
Yes.
I have a mechanics question for you, GM.
Sure.
It is still, if we are to cast a spell from a scroll that's beyond our capability for that class, we still make the spellcasting roll, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was debating using my scroll of greater restoration on myself, but I may wait.
Alright. Then you guys encounter an abandoned camp.
Of course you...
Of course we catch. God, this is the worst day for me. I got burnt. I'm exhausted. I got fucking the munchies.
Wait, aren't you at 5 exhaustion?
No, 3.
Three.
Jesus.
Uh,
Not that far. She's not literally on death's door.
I have
what I
disadvantage
thought.
on everything and half speed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And here you encounter a abandoned encampment.
Maybe I got through. Oh.
Your mouth, stop eating. You're becoming a fat cat.
Right. Sorry. I am nothing like my brother. Oh, this is good.
I don't know. You got me
Sonya.
punch. Yeah, she's Garfield.
Okay, let's go check out the camp, or I'll at least do it.
Yeah.
Stop stealing. My horse's name. It's not Bada Bing. Zephyr. Stop stealing Zephyr's pasta and lasagna.
Do
It's
not
the
know
only
what they
thing he
do.
would eat.
So delicious.
I'm
So
just gonna
delicious.
look over the camp, from where I am on Gorok's back to see what it looks like. Just
You can make me a investigation check. Or a religion check, your choice.
fuck, I'll do religion for no reason. Like bad at both, so.
I would like to look for signs of life.
Can
Like
I,
or
well, a bit late now. I was gonna ask, can I put guidance on that?
Sure.
Okay.
I would like to look for signs of life or very.
That'll be a perception check.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Hold on.
So, taking a better look, Grimlock, you look around and you spot a bit, and then you spot the Crusaders' flag.
Looks like this was a Crusader camp.
Then Amonotep, as you are looking for life, you spot buried in the sand a bunch of probably with the wind pieces of armor, and inside the pieces of armor you can see skeletons.
Are the fires still burning in the camp?
No.
Does all of this look like it's been here
It
for
looks
quite a
old.
while?
It looks old.
Yes, I think the Crusaders were here a very long time ago, and the sand has started to bury them. I will point out the man's bones. Is any of the armor or weapons that I found on this guy usable?
You have to carry him out first a bit. Need a shovel or start carrying with your hands.
I think I have a shovel, but I had one, but back to me.
I got one.
All right, I will use your shovel. Jamal, calm down on the. Okay, you do you.
Right. Let me just
Words not very noticeable don't really apply to your mind, do they?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
The word the DM used was not very noticeable, and you've mentioned her eating rations at least.
Because she keeps on talking with her mouth full.
I know, but I'm just saying, it was not very noticeable. And the next thing you do is
I'm sorry.
This is what I mean with Tariq is a meta gamer.
I'm not. But I will say that she has been talking with her mouth full, so that is noticeable.
I have. I will get out my shovel. I will get off my camel. I will immediately fall on my face because I am that tired.
I will go over, lift you up, put you back on the camel, and take the shovel. You just rest.
Is it the next day? Oh.
No, it's not the next day.
What are you gonna say, Xerxes?
I'll have Kara fly up into the air. I forgot to mention this, but if you don't want me to, I had meant to turn her into a desert-dwelling bird. I reduced my components and everything, or I could have done it during the day, so she looks a little bit more commonplace.
No she's like anyway.
She's like a small vulture. So she'll just be doing that vulture glide, that real creepy glide, and I'm looking and listening through hers, and Harkin's just kind of half leaning over me and on me.
So I'm going to dig most of him up just to check his see if he had anything good on him.
The armor is, because of the desert sand, is been scoured, been scratched too much, and doesn't look very useful. But he does, underneath his clothes, still has a key that looks like it is a sort of it is an adamantium-made key.
Oh.
Which is not harmed in any way.
Adamantium key. Is there anything in the area that looks like a chest? Or a cabinet or something that could take a key?
Well, there are tents, so you have to look inside the tents, but that's about you don't you'd see a couple of chests outside, but most of them are empty and heavily damaged. But you could check inside the tents.
I would like to, but who is our current trap finder? Finding traps. Besides Amon Hotep just walking in.
To be fair, like I don't feel like it's unlikely that they would have left traps if they were all dead.
Yeah. Okay. So Amon Hotep does his thing and just walks boldly to tents one by one, checking them out.
And then this tent here, the last one, which find wrong layer. One very fancy chest.
I will call in a Shamao Xerxes to check this thing for traps.
Xerxes doesn't hear anything, but you get away from Harkin, who just bonks Xerxes on the head and brings him out of the focus through the eyes. What's up? That hurt.
There is a chest here. I have a key for it. I want to check it for traps.
Harkin will slide off. Harkin slides off of the camel, and he'll come over because he's as good, if not better, at it than Xerxes is.
Well, Harkin, you haven't really had a chat. It's nice to talk to you. Professional, please have a look at it.
Strange enough, he just blank stares at you, looks at Xerxes, who whispers something, and then he nods because he doesn't understand common. He just knew you were yelling.
I was not yelling. I was talking in the same
he
knew I was yelling.
Doesn't speak common.
Oh, so I was just yelling at Xerxes. I said Xerxes, and he heard that, and he's like, "Come on."
He doesn't speak on Barakian. I'm sorry, but he will where he's at. I believe we talked about this before, GM. I can pick locks from the 30 feet away, but I can't look for traps from 30 feet away, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So Harkin will go up, and he will...
But then the DC would be just enormously much higher.
Okay, so yeah, he will go up, and he will start by just regular investigating it. Xerxes will go over and will just, because I can do it now as an action for free, he'll pop a cleric detect magic.
Alright.
They're kind of working in tandem. He turns and looks at Xerxes. Xerxes casts his spell while Harkin's sitting there with it, getting his other stuff out.
Alright, then Harkin can make an investigation check with disadvantage because of the exhaustion.
Okay, and I still have a 12 left for the day for my portents. We'll save that for something really scary. Investigation, but it'll be a disadvantage, but Xerxes will also guide him. Since we're setting up a plan here.
An 18 will show that the chest has no mechanical traps around or inside of it.
Okay.
Then, as the detect magic goes off, Xerxes does know now that the chest is magical, and contains a large amount of conjuration magic.
All right. Let's back up for just a second, folks.
I can hand you the key to unlock the chest with your vape chat.
I'm more worried that somebody was smart and they trapped it. It's got some conjuration magic on it. I'm afraid if we open this thing without being proper about it, we could have
A large
effects of
creature on our head.
especially well, this being something to do with the Crusaders. I have no idea what kind of dark creation it could be. I don't get an idea of how powerful this seems to be, do I?
No, that's not what detect magic does. So.
Okay, I didn't know. Before you told me that I got a really big read off of something, is why I asked. So.
That was more my mistake than in the past.
Okay.
I will pull out. I'm sorry. I'll pull out my Crusader medal around my. Maybe that might help. When I open the chest. But I will. Before we open this chest, I'm going to get the others. Tell them to be about 30 feet away.
Well, I was going to attempt to dispel it.
Oh, that is a better idea.
Yeah.
But I have to be within range of it to dispel it.
Okay.
I move over to Gorok and gesture for uppies.
He allows you up into the howdah with the thing.
Oh, I'm good. Xerxes just walks off into the desert 120 feet because that's my range on it. So I'm more like 100 feet away, and then
Please open the flap so you can see it.
I'm going to only
Me and
cast
Harkin
it at
open the
level,
flap.
I'm going to only cast it at level 3. But if I have to roll, I will use my other 12 portend. So that I'm not rolling with disadvantage. I'm just calling on Hecate to help me dispel it. And because of the one downtime when I got expertise in dispelling, that would give me a total of 23.
Alright. As you cast dispel magic, you do not have to roll, as the magic of the chest disappears. And as a monotip is standing next to the chest, the magic is gone, and then suddenly the chest starts moving, and a fist comes out of the top of the chest. A red fist with black nails, and it the fist is like feeling around, and like an arm comes out, and more comes out of the
Can I start immediately pushing the top of the chest back down to get the fist back in?
Well, it literally made a hole in the chest.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How much damage do I take?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's
so
like,
what
like the hand, the fist that's now a hand with an arm is basically is feeling around on the top of the chest and like exploring now.
So that arm is gonna feel a spear next to it. It's like, I would stop moving if I were you. You just tried to hit me, and I don't appreciate it. So we can either have a discussion, or you're about to lose your arm.
How was I attempted to hit you? I was attempting to get out of this box together with my sister.
Well, again, you almost hit me. All I saw was a giant black fist with nails. I'm more than happy to open.
Perfectly, yes, because obviously I can perfectly look through a chest of wood.
You knew that something of
vision.
So here's the thing. You knew that somebody or something had dispelled whatever was keeping.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you here, Amonotep. I feel like you're arguing something that really doesn't matter.
You're right. Honest. I can open. Ladies, I can open this chest up. I have the key, but could you please remove your digits and be very still because I'm nervous now. Understandably so.
Well, if you take a couple of steps out backwards, we can remove ourselves from the chest now.
I'm going to take a couple of steps backward. Go ahead. I'm also going to have my spear ready.
Alright. So you stand
him.
here or something, or?
I'm going to stand about 15 feet back
I
so I can still hit them.
can move yourself on the map how you want to.
I want to still be able to hit you.
Then you see like a kick from the
I
lower
cannot
part of
move
the
myself.
you see a kick coming down from the lower part of the chest,
Oh, wait.
and a boot comes out, and then another boot comes out, and the other side more comes out, and the chest breaks off into two, and you see two red-skinned women with wings and tails and horns coming out of the chest.
Would I know what these are? 'Cause I do know, you said
Religion
before I know
check.
about demons. Alright. Not good
Alright.
at that, but we'll try.
Also, yeah, I'll try one as well, but actually, these are all both a disadvantage for both of us because we're both exhausted.
Disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, we're both just. Fuck.
Well, everybody is basically. I actually got a reasonably good one with the thing, the 16, but with the disadvantage that I made.
I don't know.
Well,
They look
also,
kind of like demons, but I'm not sure.
are we rolling religion? Okay, that's normal.
Yeah, because we're trying to figure out what these things are.
I have advantage when recalling information about fiends.
So you roll
Sure.
normally.
They are my favorite enemy. But I am still very tired.
Yeah, you're like, I know this. I can't be
Wait.
bothered to think about it.
I wouldn't be this far over here. I thought the chest was
Hey,
right
you
here.
moved yourself. Like,
Well, I'm having problems moving myself. I swear. So I'll be right here. I'm trying to
sister,
ping, but it's not working.
we are sister, we are finally free from that blasted chest. As they hug each other, kiss each other, and say, "Who is the brave man that saved us, or woman?"
I look at Xerxes for a second. I'm like, I'm gonna take credit for
Yeah,
this one.
Xerxes will
because-
lean around Harkin, having rolled. I wouldn't have the +3, but an 18 on my religion. I assume he kind of recognizes from stories, maybe not a lot about them, but he knows that they are not of this plane, probably. And
One
just
thing
lean
that
around.
with that what you notice is that they both of these sisters look like they could be twins,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what Xerxes noticed with an in check. And what he also realizes for a moment is like, these two really look like Jean.
Oh
Oh,
God. So would I notice that they look like Jean?
No, you rolled
No.
too badly.
so I will just lean over and go. That would be me. I just don't like people being trapped in something. I wasn't sure what it was, but I'm glad you're out.
Thank you so much. Is there anything we can do for you? Within our powers. We've been stuck in that box for about 7 years now.
What can you do? Exactly.
We can make people feel good.
You sound like another person we know. Anyway, that is all.
That is our profession. Making sure that people feel good.
Suddenly, I'm hearing the make it feel good. Okay. Well, here's my issue. May I question? I did a religion check to try to see if I knew what they were, but do I have any idea that they might be like? Would I be suspicious enough to use detect good and evil? I mean,
Up to you.
by a paladin. Huh?
It's up to you. You want to cast a spell in front of them? You don't have to ask my permission.
No, I'm not using the spell. This is the paladin thing where it just resolves.
Yeah, his
I
feet,
just
yeah.
detect. Yeah, it doesn't. It's called divine sense. I'm just
Oh,
sensing.
you can use it if you want to.
Yeah, divine sense. Are they fiends? Fae?
You use it?
Yeah, it's just. I just know it. It's that nothing
No,
happens.
I just asked giving you if you're using it. You don't have to explain her, you just have to say yes or no.
Oh, yes.
Alright. They are indeed fiend.
Okay, it's like, well, I mean, we got deals with other fiends. Okay, well, there's nothing. I don't believe any of your services at the moment.
Xerxes will once again lean around Harkin and just speak up. We have a friend that's really not doing well. Would you help her?
Yes, we can help her.
Please?
Sure thing. Where is your friend?
Oh, over here if you'll follow me. And I will take them over to Shimel.
But do you think it's a good time for that, Xerxes? Amenhotep thinks they meant they were prostitutes.
I snap awake from my nap. And
I
I
can
hiss
see
at
what's
them.
the
These nice ladies are going to help you feel better.
They're not nice. Not.
Yeah, they are.
Wow. Yeah.
Don't worry, Miss Kitty. We'll make you feel good.
No. No. Do you have snacks? Like fish jerky.
Sure thing. We can conjure up
Fish
some for
jerky.
that.
I
They
just fall
basically
asleep
sit next to
mid-conversation.
you. they sit next to you and they feed you a little bit of extra fish jerky.
Just saying, I'll be back in like a minute. I just need to go for a smoke real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you be able
No.
to?
Oh. Ah. These two.
Our friend is quite tired. Would you be able to help her with that?
One of them gives you a belly rub to make you feel better.
Stop it. No. I do not.
Can I ask what I see with true sight?
They look like this. They
Okay.
they haven't shape changed to. If they use their shape change ability, you would see how they look right now.
Okay, cool.
So they look like that right now. So I'm definitely aware that they're fiends. And I don't like fiends. So I'm trying to meekly push them away and just be like, I don't get that.
I'm gonna be real honest. You sound like me when I'm sick and dad comes. I don't want you to be here, but I'm too sick to make you go away.
They cure 1 level of exhaustion for you.
No.
That's good because
No.
I think she's fully
as they-
asleep again.
I think she is good. Just put her on a camel and drag her along. And thank you very much. We have some business to discuss with our mother.
No.
Toodaloo.
What's your mother's name?
She has many names. Not
Actually,
sure you
Oh,
what are
I
your
hope it
names?
is.
We have been quite rude. What are your names?
can call us. I am Veronica, and this is Charlotte.
If you had said Betty, we would have had issues.
Veronica and
Plus Charlotte.
they are
For
evil.
as they disappear, both teleport away.
Alright.
Am I
I'm
now
good.
in debt to demons or fiends or devils? What
I
have
mean,
you
they
done?
did help you.
Then,
Sort of.
as they leave, Gorok can make a Constitution save. Grimlock goes
Uh-oh,
away. Let's see, add a plus 13 or something.
Is,
Yeah,
Did something
plus
happen to
13.
Gorak while we
No,
weren't paying?
oh damn. He gets 1 level of exhaustion with the natural one. What they did was they transferred Shamau's tiredness to another party member.
Oh. Mm,
And then disappeared.
we don't know. Gorak's just like, why am I so tired now?
why are you people always so eager to make deals with fiends?
I'm not. It's Xerxes. I was just discussing things with the. Y'all told me to stop hitting things I see.
Seriously, it's like making deals with Fae. You don't do it.
I understand that. Me and you are the demon hunters here.
Now I'm stressed out. I need freaking stress snack. Yeah, head back over to my camels.
As for the rest of the encampment, you find a total of 700 gold pieces, 1 jasper diamond, one jasper worth 20 gold, and 1 violet garnet worth 200 gold.
Okay. So, how much in total? You said one was worth 200 gold. Worth what?
20.
20. And one was worth.
700
If
gold
it's
pieces.
easier, unless you guys want the violet garnet, I will take it. Then you guys each take 233 gold, and
Yeah, that's what I was
decide
trying
whoever
to figure
else
out.
gets the jasper.
233. All right, cool.
Yeah, and I will take the garnet and 1 gold piece. That way, the 700 is evenly divided.
I thought one of them was 700 by itself.
No, it was 700 gold.
Yeah, it's right there on the screen.
Okay. Sorry, I have levels of Josun in real life. By the way, you
I'm
unique.
back. Why
I
Gorok got exhaustion?
So, the Cambians use their magic to make Shamao less exhausted, but they just transferred the exhaustion to Gorok, and because you weren't there, I rolled for him, and he rolled a natural one.
I'd say they take it, to be fair, because like he'll get rid of it the next day.
Yeah.
He's really immune to, not immune, but very unlikely to get exhaustion. So it's not bad.
For your own notes, we also found out
I
these ladies' names because they mentioned their mother, and I was like, "Oh, what's?" Goes by a lot of names. I'm like, "What's your names then?" We were rude. I apologize. And they were like, Charlotte and Veronica.
No, fair enough.
Thank you, guys. It's here. I just got my PHB collector's edition.
Nice.
I'm so happy.
But
Xerxes, is there anything else you would like to do in the camp?
Yeah, you said that the chest was completely shattered, correct?
Correct.
So just as a once over, I'm going to, while I mean, I can cast it indefinitely, but I'll keep detect magic up and just do a quick walkthrough because they had that. I'm wondering if they had any other control things, and I'm looking like if these guys, after I do that, I want to find out if they were just killed from the exhaustion or what took out these ladies' captor.
Alright. Inspecting the camp bit, they most likely died from the desert exhaustion and lack of food and water. Most likely they got lost in the desert. And with time, each of them died off.
As they should. Ugh. Hmm. So many.
Unique. Was there anything else of value in the camp?
No, most of the items are too damaged and been there too long to be of any use.
And we didn't find any more makeshift graves.
Nothing to indicate what they might have been doing out here.
I think they were transporting that chest.
Oh, but to where? And for who?
Well, they were captives, and they did mention going to see their mother. Maybe they had a deal with their mother. That just seems... Isn't it obvious?
Could I take a piece of the chest, please?
Sure thing.
The bastards have made me partly responsible by association for the release of 2 more fiends into the world. First you have me freaking... Your ally. Yeah.
Oh, hold on, Jamal, before you get too upset. Just remember, these fiends were captured by the Silver Flame.
Mm-hmm.
In comparison, most of the demons we've met, even the mean ones, are better than the Flame. There's evil, real evil, and the Silver Flame.
Yes. The Silver Flame are definitely psychopaths. But these fiends, they are worse than investment bankers. I'm telling you.
That is a mean thing to say. You're right. That's a mean thing to say. No, no, you're wrong. There's nothing wrong with
No, you know what they are? You know what they are? They're worse than politicians. They're like politicians, but worse.
I can tell you in canon that there's legitimately in my world there is a section of hell that is
for politicians.
No. It exists for people that make cryptocurrency scams.
Oh,
just
God.
for them.
Not even.
Yeah. It's like
Freaking
no, they are worse than
NFTs.
fiends are worse than politicians. But they're not as bad as the Silver Flame. You know what the Silver Flame are? The Silver Flame are influencers.
Yeah. All those
There's nothing worse than influencers.
all those crypto bros down in the hells or chained to blocks.
The blockchain.
Yeah. Anyway.
Is it common knowledge that cryptocurrency guys go to a special hell?
Yes, you guys just don't know what a cryptocurrency guy is.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
yet
You know
to be
there's a
invented.
specific part in hell that is for cryptocurrency people, but you guys have no idea what cryptocurrency is.
It's like, there's special hell for the cryptocurrency guys. I don't know what
do.
they are, though. No idea, but it must be real bad. Almost as bad as the special hell for the people who talk in the theater and pedophiles.
Those banker guys were like undead, right? Maybe it's for them.
Oh, that's why you were saying that
They're-
was worse than the
They're
baker shit.
they're
Oh, I
they're
get it.
avoiding going into that crypto hell by staying undead.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that idea. All right. Well, there's nothing of it. Honestly, I just want to burn because it has every. It has to do with the silver flame.
Yeah.
But I mean, I might break down one of those tints. Are the tints still usable?
Mm. Mm. Are the tents usable?
Unique?
What did you ask?
Are the tints still usable?
Yeah, but they aren't very good tents.
Oh.
Alright,
Well-
then, no. I mean, I already bought a tint.
Like your tent is much nicer and comfortable.
Yes,
Hmm.
no, I was thinking about giving it to the Bedouins and the desert scavenge what do they call it? The desert folk, but
They probably have their own. But I will take like a big bit of cloth from one of the tents with which to like put the heads of my camels under if there is a big storm. So that they don't have to breathe in lots of sand. I saw it in a movie once.
And you make your leave from the Crusaders camp and continue on to your journey. You guys get ready to set up. You eat your foods and a new day and the night comes in. During the night, both Xerxes and Grimlock, as their passive perceptions are high enough, as well as Cadiz. Shamal also, because she isn't the person coming towards you guys isn't hiding itself. A single person approaches your camp, covered in armor, wearing a torch of silver flames.
Oh no.
they tell me about it.
This is what happens when you bloody make deals with demons.
Since
Don't,
this is our
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
My duty.
What?
I will not rest until the world is purified.
Oh shit!
Oh god.
So the weapon, Monotip casts a spiritual weapon, and it clinks off his armor. And I have found the impure. Roll initiative.
I cast spiritual weapon?
Yeah, it's in your chat.
I didn't mean to do that. But I mean, I'm willing to do it, so I'll use the spell slot.
Remember, for everyone with exhaustion, you do have disadvantage on your initiative.
Question: is this the same day?
Yes.
Fuck, did I still have hit
Three
points
levels
down?
of and 3 levels of exhaustion.
Actually normal.
This
Yeah,
is bad.
mine's just a straight roll, so mine would still be the 23.
Mm-hmm.
Because I accidentally clicked on myself. I only did change mine. There we go. Okay, and then I'll reroll Gorok's here, but I'll add his back because he got a 17. Gorok.
Glorious. I'm on my mount, which I don't see right here. Or do I?
No, there's no horse here.
Alright.
So we'll get the camels away into safety if it is breaking out.
Well, no, if we were at camp, we would have been sitting chilling.
Mm. Mm.
Alright. Let's see. I'm on a tip. You did not roll at disadvantage.
Oh, I need to roll the disadvantage.
Now it's good.
No, now it's worse.
It's worse, but like he already got a 3, so like you're kind of it ends up being kind of null and void.
And the
True.
first one is Grimlock.
Okay, Grimlock sees this guy, and I'm just gonna assume by like a heavily armored looking guy in the middle of the desert. I'm not gonna like mince words. I don't like what the fuck that is. So, what would be the first good opening move to like fuck on this guy? Maybe Blossom of Magic. Sorry, I'm just looking at my spells here to see if there's anything that's like perfect for the situation. Um. I'm just gonna hit him with a big like attack really quickly. So my first action is going to be to cast Scorching Ray at 5th level. I'm just gonna I don't care what this thing is. Grimlock's just like, I don't like big metal man, so he's just gonna start blasting. So that would be
Six
attacks?
rays, I believe.
Yeah, because 1 per each level up.
Yeah.
And I get 3 initially, so yeah. So here's the do you want me to roll all the attacks first or the damages?
All the attacks.
Okay. So this is a straight roll still. Yeah, straight roll. So fire. First attack. 18 to hit.
Miss.
Next attack. Oof.
Miss.
13, that's gonna miss. 17, that'll hit. So 1 hit so far. Nope.
Miss.
I'm gonna miss like everything here. 20?
Miss.
Oh, 20 misses, damn.
He wears a plate armor and a shield.
Oh, okay. So he got a good shield as well.
That'll
That's so yeah, how many attacks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. God damn it. 2 hits out of that. That's not great. But whatever.
How was you hitting him?
Hmm?
Oh, Scorching Ray. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
And that is then 12 damage.
Oof. That's pathetic. But it is what it is. And then with my bonus action, with my let me see actually what can I
Fire damage.
Yeah, I'm going to jump off of Gorok and change into a fire elemental with my bonus action. There we go. And then I'm going to move towards him. How much movement does it take? Half your movement to get off of some? Like, because technically I'm mounted on him, so that'd be half movement.
Mounted is half movement.
Yeah, half movement off him. And then, so I get half, that means 15. I turn into this creature I get half of its movement, don't I then? So, okay, so that would mean I would have 25 movement still, because they are faster than I am. And I'm just going to get myself in a position where I'm out of the way a bit up here. But that is my turn. Sadly, it was not as good as I was hoping.
Xerxes, your turn.
Right, I was just debating. Make sure a range here. And this guy looks like judging by the picture, he looks to be an armored warrior. Then.
Yes.
Okay. So, because I'm not
Looking at the
entirely
armor,
sure.
he looks like a crusader.
Okay. Well, we have dealt with them being magical threats before. So may I, as a ritual, because I can do it as an action, drop a silence, please?
Yes, you may.
Ooh, that might be good.
I mean, I can throw out silence for days, so
Yeah. No, it's a good idea.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's a good idea.
I can overlap them because I can cast them without expending a spell slot, and I can pull spells. So
I was gonna say something to this guy, but
you can still speak to him because you're not going to be in the silence.
he won't be able to hear it.
Yeah, he can.
No, he gets to become
They can
deafened
hear
while
with
they're
it.
inside of it. No, they're
Yeah.
deafened while inside of it.
Yeah, it cancels
Yeah.
out all noise within the radius of the
Something
spell.
like this, right? Or this?
Over one, please, like that, so
Yeah.
that he would have to back up to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
He
then
doesn't know
as
where
my
it starts and ends, but
yeah. But for me then, because I am a tiny coward, I will, with focus casting, cast a Misty Step, and I will Misty Step away.
50 step away.
It's not letting me get to me. I keeps wanting to grab the. There we go. And then, would I still? I guess I'd still be setting when I land, wouldn't I?
mm-hmm.
Okay, so I stand up, and then I will actually move 15 feet. So I'm running back towards these guys. And I'm going to tell our people,
Keep in
hey,
mind
there's some dude attacking
that
us.
your
Be
movement is
careful.
half because you have level 2 exhaustion.
Okay. Yeah, so I would be at 25 becomes. I have 5 foot movement, so I'm back one.
And what did you say to these guys? The other.
I told them there's some aggressive person up there wanting to deal with us. I suggest you guys get to safety.
They nod.
Take the camels.
And that's all I got.
And that, because Xerxes did that, they will. So Kilmani, group of cats. Too far away as safety.
Hey.
As Amar. D springs 1. And then the other. They won't bring Harkon's cat to safety, but here. And we'll just assume that they're safe for now. That was Xerxes' turn. Gorok's turn.
Okay, Gorok. He can't quite get too much. Oh no, wait, maybe. Actually, no, he still can't because he's got 40 feet of movement, so he can't quite reach him, which is a bit annoying. But I'll have him move up to here, and he will rage for 1. And as his action, actually, wait. Does he have anything that's really good? No, he'll go here and he will prepare to grapple the guy if he gets closer. As his so yeah.
Alright. Then Shemau's turn. Do you remember any spell slots you use, Shemau? Are lost until you find a good resting spot.
Yeah. I am going to use my feline agility to counteract that half movement. I'm going to move here. And I am going to cast Fairy Fire on him.
Alright. And dex save for him.
Yeah.
He has magic resistance, so that becomes a 20.
That's enough. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Then I'll quicken spell a ray of frost at his stupid face.
That misses.
Yeah, I had a feeling it would. That's my turn, and I'll be right back.
Alright. Then it is Harken's turn.
All right. There being a Gorak in the way, he doesn't have the best line of sight on this guy, so he will slip off. And just knowing that, heck, most of the stuff's on the other one, and this one was just hauling us, he's gonna slap this camel on the ass to just get it out of his way.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 5 to get off. Well, half to get off. So for movement, never mind. His is even. He's still got 20 foot of movement then. So 5, 10, 15, 20 to there. And let's try out this new bow. If nothing else, he'll at least see me using a silver flame weapon and maybe come this way.
A 26 will hit.
The sneak attack doesn't come into effect, obviously, but the
For 18
10 piercing and the 8 radius.
He looks at Harken.
And Harkin sees him looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So he just shoots him and sees him and he goes, if the giant could say, oh shit, he would have. So he just shoots him and takes off.
Mm-hmm.
Figuring if nothing else, he can outmaneuver this guy.
Foul, impure. Impure monstrosity. You will pay.
We don't hear any of that because
yeah,
of the silence.
yeah, he's holding a monologue and you hear nothing.
We just see his hands raising in the air.
Monotep's turn.
All right, so visibly, what can I see? Is this guy giving off like a spooky aura, or is he completely covered so we can't see him? And
Well, from his eyes, it's definitely a spooky aura.
oh, that's what his eyes look like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I feel justified in what I'm about to do. I'm going to divine sense this thing. That's not human.
That is I believe
that is an action.
That is
yeah,
an action.
To do
Yeah, that is an action because I have other stuff I can do.
All right, that is definitely an undead.
Oh, that is going to change what I'm going to do. What is this yellow stuff right there?
Silence.
That's the silence.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Remember,
Can I
your
get
movement
that
is
far?
half.
See, Gorak is where I was trying to go. The only place I can get to. But I need to be within... Because I can go 15 feet.
Yeah.
You put... Oh, god damn it. Why did you put Gorak exactly where I need to...
I don't know. Maybe it's because I can't read your fucking mind.
Isn't that obvious?
Yeah.
Fuck you all!
What? I couldn't tell you were going to move 15 feet in this direction. Hell, for all I know, you were going to shit your pants. I don't know.
You know the melee guy is going to go to melee.
And Gorak's melee. He needs to get there too.
1, 2. No. If I go here, I can still kind.
What
I'm
range
right
do you need
here.
to be with him?
I need to be within 15 feet of him.
Well, right there is 15 feet. That's
No.
there. Oh, that's 15 feet as well. There you go.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I can hit him with my spear.
Well, you use your action already to.
No, I mean next round.
Oh.
So, the Sandacar is also giving us a speech about. I am sorry, I'm very exhausted. I didn't mean to hit you. I would have tried to talk to you. I can't hear myself speak.
You're both wearing like full plated helmets, so we can't even see that you're trying to speak.
No, I'm
Like
making
the
gesturing
the
motions.
Death Knight is very moves a lot when he's speaking.
Yes,
Oh,
same for
he's like a Power
What a
Ranger.
hand gestures.
same for the Sandacar. Yeah. He's like pointing and gesturing, and then you see him point again, and and I swear to God, it was accidentally. I was trying to read the my thing. I did not mean to hit it on all.
You can. I'll still allow you to use your bonus action to hit him with the spiritual weapon.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to start this combat.
Well, I don't
It's
think it was
like-
much. The guy was literally like, "I found the unclean." I think he was gonna got us pretty much
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, he's one of the bad crusaders.
Yes.
One that's so bad he's still alive just to
25.
commit bad.
Oh wait, you're at level 3 exhaustion and 11 misses.
Wait, does the exhaustion doesn't count for the spiritual?
Yes, it does. It's an
I
attack
think,
roll.
Yeah, it's your attack roll, not the spiritual weapon. That's you still making it. It's not a creature independently of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. If it was like you had summoned a creature, it would be different. But the spiritual weapon doesn't count as a separate entity.
Such a rough
Okay.
fight.
But this is gonna be a rough fight.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it did not like that Harkon had the holy bow as it is the Death Knight's turn. So it is focused on Harkon. And it will use its one-time daily Hellfire Orb.
Oof.
Fuck.
And right in the range.
I hope Harkin's not near any camels.
They used actions to walk away, so
Yeah,
they could
they're
have
not
been way
officially
farther.
there.
So both Xerxes and Harkon need to make a dexterity saving throw. Does fire or necrotic damage matter to you two?
I'm about to look at wood on, assuming this is not a spell, correct?
This is not a spell, no.
Okay, then the fire will matter because both will absorb elements.
Alright, then I'll roll the fire
And
first.
is this a magical effect, though? Will my
Yes, it is.
amulet of... Okay, so we'll each get an additional d8 to the save.
Alright, I'll roll the damage first. So this is the fire damage. 37.
And it's a dex save?
Yes, DC 18.
So I'll roll... Okay, I'll roll Harkins first.
And this is and now the necrotic damage. That is a failure on the Harkon, so it becomes 18. He takes a total of 54 damage, if I calculated correctly.
Yeah, and Xerxes will take the same.
So Harkon down.
That's rough, buddy.
Xerxes still alive. That was the Death Knight's turn. Grimlock, your turn.
Grimlock, seeing the Death Knight. I'm going to. First of all, I have enough movement for this easily enough. Oops, sorry. Let me grab my token. I will first basically go over here, and because I am a fire elemental, I could just pass through his, basically his actual placement for a second, which will ignite him. So let me just see fire form. Let's go through an sure. Yeah, So each time on its turn, it'll take a d5, or not d, sorry, a d10 of fire damage now because he's caught on fire. It'll take an action to douse himself, and I will use my actions to beat him in the face. Hopefully, 2 attacks just standard roll. Ew, nope.
18 misses.
And a
28 will
20.
hit.
So, yeah, he
15
doesn't
damage.
take. Yeah, he doesn't take the extra damage because that just means he's not ignited again as well. So he
And
takes
those don't
just the
stack.
15. Yeah, no, they don't. That's what I mean. It doesn't stack because he's already ignited, so it'll wait till next round, or by the time when it's his turn. So yeah, 15 fire damage slapped on him, and that's my turn. Yeah, nothing else.
And it is Xerxes' turn. Harkonnen, you just got hit by a very nasty ball.
Son of a bitch! So first time you guys have heard Xerxes like loudly and angrily profane. So I will, as an action, I cast Beacon of Hope, and I go, shit, big guy, and I will come walking this way, and that's as far as I can get because I'm tired. And I will channel divinity, Balm of Peace, and since it's a healing effect, we're under the effect of the words.
Aura.
Beacon
Your
of Hope.
aura.
Not an aura. Beacon of Hope. So it heals maximum. So it'll heal us each for 21 damage. At least get us going a little bit here. That'll get me back up to 37. Now we're going to be at 21. And because that lets me move, it would be at my current speed, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So I touch him, realizing I can't get to anybody else. I'll just get away so that maybe we're not as much a target to each other anymore. And that is action, bonus action, movement. I'm done.
And Gorok's turn.
Gorok will drop. Well, he won't pull out his hammer. Essentially, he'll have his actual shield. Because just to say, he actually has the shield out, not the hammer. Because I can't, obviously hold both at once. He will move up and he will grab the Death Knight, or attempt to grab the Death Knight. I mean,
Opposed athletics checks.
Also he will actually have to re-rage. Sorry, just before because I would have technically had to do that because he didn't actually get attacked. So.
Yes.
So he will attempt
Death
to
Knight
grab
at
him.
a 24.
Yeah, and he has advantage on this. At a 26, just
got
barely beat him out, grabs him, and is now holding him in his big old hand. And he doesn't have his weapon in his hand, but he just brings him up to his mouth and just tries to bite into him.
All right.
Yeah, he will try to bite him.
Oosh.
Got him and just brings him right up to his mouth and just go. Let me just check his damage is correct because this all gets doubled because of his shenanigans.
So nice to have our own kaiju.
Yeah, it is. Kaiju number 9.
So that's that, and then it also needs to add an extra. Yeah, he needs to add an extra 44 because of the crit. So an extra 9 damage, and an extra 2d6 from his holy damage. So that's an extra 8, and then an extra 2. So that's 10 damage from the last one. So 9, 10. Yeah, 19 plus 12.
31.
31. Yep, 31 damage as he just bites into him. Yeah, again, he's also yelling about something about "I'll kill you" or something, but it's all just lost in like.
Nobody hears anything.
Yeah, like he's roaring like a giant kaiju, like as if like literally Godzilla is just the way he does that yell, but it's just silence. And that is his turn, I believe.
Now your turn.
Oh no, that is his turn.
What's the radius of the silence?
It's that there we area there. It's just this yellow box.
Yeah.
Ah.
Maybe I put it in wrong, but.
With Gorok's size, his head might not actually be in the silence.
Very possible.
That's where I just follow D&D rules, whereas like if you're like 1 inch inside the silence, you're inside the silence.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to move, so I can get my feline thing back in case I do need to move. And I am going to cast Magic Missile at 5th level using sorcery points and amulet things because I can get those back. So where's my thing? Come on.
Ooh.
There we are.
Ooh, fucking lovely jubbly.
5 times 6? Is
So,
it?
no, I think it's more. You did it at level 5, right?
Yeah.
So
Which gets
level
the
1 is
initial-
3, that's 15. And level
Yeah.
2 is 20. Level 3 is 25. Level 4 is 30. Level 5 is 35, right?
Yeah. 35. Yeah.
The Death Knight seems to be pretty damaged. Still standing,
Wow.
but damaged.
Nice.
Arkin's turn.
Give me just a sec. I'm looking up to see if something has to be magic or no. Just if somebody regains hit points from healing. So he is going to bonus action Second Wind. Since he's second level fighter, he will get 12 hit points back since that's maximized from Beacon of Hope.
Hey.
Putting him at 33. And then he will wait for Gorok to do a big scream again, then he will fire an arrow. Hoping for the best here.
21 hits exactly.
May I please add from his fighting style of superior technique, may I please add a goading attack to an additional D. I'm sure he'll be fine, but I'll at least get an additional D6 of damage.
See, that is 20 damage so far. 22 damage. And he has to make a wisdom save. Let's see.
Wisdom save or target me or everybody else is at disadvantage.
Well, 20 is slow for me now.
Yeah.
There
I
you
think
go.
everybody's been a little slow today.
22.
Yep. Absolutely passes, but to get that extra damage in. And his goading attack, since he knows this guy can't understand him, he fires at him, and right before the arrow hits him, he just holds the bow up to show him, look what I got, MFer. And then trying to think, well, at least if he gets away, he'll come after me. He's going to then use his movement to run and get away from Xerxes. Xerxes like, no, this. Oh, good idea. And that's all he's got.
Alright. Then it is Amonhotep's turn.
Okay. God damn it. Roll 20. Stop being slow. So I'm just gonna hit him a bunch. God damn it. I've already pressed the button.
Yeah. 15 is the
Nope.
first attack, and that's a miss. 20 is Our 13 is a miss.
And then the bonus action. Sorry, I'm trying to find. We're slow when I. Spiritual weapon. There it is. Yes, I want to cast it at second level.
And 18 is also a miss.
Okay. And he is grappled.
Yeah, he is grappled.
Okay. 5, 10. No, I can get. I would like to move right here. That will end my turn.
Then it is his turn. And with his long sword, one hand, he shall attack Gorok, as he does not like being grappled by him.
Yeah, that's fair. He also did
Because of the
chunk him.
silence, he cannot cast his paladin smites, so good for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, first longsword attack. Miss. Second longsword attack.
Hit.
That'll hit.
Yes, that'll hit.
Then the slashing damage gets half to 6, but the necrotic stays, I believe.
Yeah, that's just to see him
Yeah,
because there's
so
he has a
28.
resistance to that.
And then
Yep,
his third
he takes all
longsword
of that.
attack. Misses.
Yeah.
And he gets
That's why I want to keep the
1d10
shield
fire
up.
damage, right?
Oh yes, because he keeps taking that. Unless he actively gets rid of it, it keeps going. He'll
No,
just keep.
he takes it.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. It for him a D10 compared to like making a couple of swings is a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's Grimlock's turn.
Repeats the same thing. I'm just gonna slap him with my fire hands. Gonna catch these fire hands. Yeah.
23 hits.
For 10. And 29 or 26 hits.
Yes, so 24 damage total.
Yeah. That is my turn. Sorry, yeah, there's nothing else for me to do this. Well, nothing I want to do.
Then it is Xerxes' turn.
All right, everybody up and at least somewhat mobile. Xerxes just gonna figure it's better off to just stay a little scattered. He doesn't know that the guy can only do that once. So let's just copy a Shy Mao and let's sling a. Let me see what spell levels I have. Let's sling a level 5 magic missile at him. Let me make sure I take that away real quick. And
That's 9.
21 points.
How do you want to do this?
It's literally just the first one like pings the helmet off, and the rest of them just drive into him.
Oh, what does he look like without the helmet?
A blur of magic missiles.
A skeleton with a bunch of holes in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can only truly see his face if you have a high-speed camera.
Yeah.
Good. Dead.
He was already dead.
Deader. Also, I can't hear you. I can just see your mouth moving. Actually, I can't see your mouth moving. I'm just interacting.
I'm assuming they dropped the silence.
You can't hear me either. So really, this
I'm
conversation.
assuming the silence is dropped. Oh,
what'd you say? Sorry?
It was ritually cast. Just dispel it.
So I'm gonna search this guy. His sword seemed really nice.
His sword seemed to be an old sword that is very rusty and that he imbued with his own magic.
Oh, okay.
His
Yeah,
shield
nothing
does
special.
look very nice.
Oh, that could be good.
His
Mhm.
armor seems to deteriorate the moment that he died.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will grab the shield and go over to Xerxes and say, I would like you to have check this shield for me.
Yeah, give me a second. Xerxes is going to, as soon as so I'm going to walk over, and since ritual without the full duration now,
Uh,
I was going to give you last rites, but instead he just kicks the head of his toe and goes, "Give me the shield. I got to go
Yeah.
help Harkin first." And Harkin is
help
crazy.
me too. I'm very hurt. Please.
Well, I'm not hurt or anything much. Just I have to go get Harkin, and Harkin is running across the desert after a camel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will put you on my horse and go after.
No, I'm good. Let me stretch this out a little bit. That was crazy. And Xerxes is just like half scorched, but very much trying to figure out the magic that happened because he's never been hit with hellfire before.
Mm-hmm. DM, for some reason my horse pulled it out for me.
What?
His
My horse. I've been talking about him the entire game, but he's not here. And I tried to pull him out and I
It's
can't.
because you didn't put him on the map originally. But you can still use spell slots to summon him, so that's not necessary. There you go. Here's yours.
Okay.
I also stopped being a fire elemental because it seems counterproductive at this point.
Mm-hmm. So they're sending the undead after us? Really tough undead?
Well, I don't know if it's intentional, but that guy was just wandering about. But yeah, it seems like it.
I wonder if he came from that camp.
You might have.
Maybe.
How far away from that camp were we actually?
Only like 3 hours of walking.
Probably rose again in the night, having his resting place.
I think he
being
rose a long
disturbed.
time ago.
Yes.
Either way, he's dead now. Not our problem.
Yes.
And we need sleep.
Yes.
Real bad.
So you tuck her down for a long rest?
Yeah.
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 Alright.
Because I know I have stuff to do, I'm actually going to, for the time, just walk out in the desert. Then after a minute, my tower will come up and I'll walk inside. I'm getting a good night's rest tonight.
Oh, did you when you came back before we went to rest, check the shield?
No, that's what I was saying. I had stuff to do during the night, so I'll get the tower up, and then whenever I get a chance, I'll identify it. It takes a full duration because it's not a cleric thing for me. Actually, hold on. It might be under Arcana. I forgot I've got multiple domains. Nope. It's going to take the full duration.
I've realized that maybe an Under Madness isn't too bad for the spell slot thing. Because I can use sorcery points to regain some spell slots. And also, if Grimlock hasn't used those spell slots, he can give them to me and then he can regain them.
That's very complicated.
So yeah, I'll give you spell slots if you need them.
Nah, not this night. But
And then saying that, the next day Grimlock gets gets Heat Madness. And it was like, oh yeah!
Lose all my spells.
Of course. That's just my luck.
Alright. But you guys do get a long rest without any problems. I removed the levels of exhaustion for you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then Shamao did not regain any of her resources unless Grimlock gave them to her.
I'll wait till like the next night, if it's necessary.
Alright.
Did
Then
I
we
not
have
regain
new
my
day.
sorcery points?
Yes. We have a new day. Then first I'm gonna ask if Amonotep is going to make food for today or not.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna make food from now on
Alright.
because Go ahead.
Then he made food for today. Then I will roll the fire damage. That is 20 fire damage, and you can all do your con saves to that.
All right. First, let me take the long rest. And
With I'm a taps, I do make it because I get the +2, and then Gorak will make his.
I wasn't.
I have a
just
question.
about to then take something.
You said everything was at including our saves at disadvantage 2.
You have level 2 exhaustion now.
No, I'm talking about what I'm saying to
Yeah.
make this roll. Were they at disadvantage?
No, for you specifically, this roll was normal.
Okay.
The roll was for Harkin, and now that we know all the crazy that's going on, this time Xerxes is actually riding near Amon, and with my 15 portent and his aura, I will pass. But Xerxes is still looking messed up. I know it's not going to mean much in the future GM, but the effect of Hellfire is messing with him. He doesn't understand it fully because it wasn't all. He's been hit with a fireball. He knows what that feels like. The necrotic part of it is messing with him.
And Amonotep, because you chose a horse instead of a camel, your horse does also have to make the save.
Oh, I can always change him to a camel later, but
yeah, that'll cost you like an extra spell slot, but
yeah.
And in combat, the camel is slower.
Well, also the barding isn't made for a camel.
Yes.
So he has to make the save. He does get I believe.
Yeah, he does get your bonus.
Not my bonus. I think he gets my save, doesn't he?
No, he
because we share expense.
No.
Okay, I'm wrong.
Gets to make a Constitution save with a +1, but then with your bonus with it.
All right. Yep.
Woo! All right. Now for Desert Madness. Number 5. Let's see who that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's Gorak.
No.
Wisdom save for Gorak.
He's getting my bonus.
Does he get advantage on this because he's still fire resistant, so it kind of helps with the heat stuff still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's the warmth that causes it.
Yeah, no, just making sure.
Yeah, your brain gets fried. That's how you go crazy.
Sorry, I didn't roll the advantage. I'll roll it again.
Just roll one more time and we'll...
Ew, he gets it because he...
15. Yeah, 15 ain't
Go
gonna
ahead,
work.
roll me a D100.
Yep.
Yeah.
77.
Very close to what she wrote.
Roll me a D20.
Gonna be the same thing. He's gonna eat like 20 rations.
Yeah. So what he does at some point, I'm hungry. Pulls off the backpack and empties 9 rations in his mouth and starts chewing on it. Almost puts Grimlock in his mouth. Whoa, I've got to go, what are you doing? And then he puts his backpack back on as if nothing happened.
Oh, a good portion of the rations. Yeah. You may be bigger, but your stomach isn't.
But now it is...
How do I add the numbers? Sorry.
What you do is you type it, when you click it, you type the number on there. Yeah,
there we go.
See?
I'm at 3.
And so we have to go to a place to get a long rest to get rid of the...
Yes, so now he doesn't get any of his rages back if he uses a rage.
Okay, but he did get it. So he has 3 currently because he did get a long rest in. Okay, good. That's good to know.
Yeah. Oh.
That night, GM, I will sit down in my tower and identify the shield.
All right. It is a simple +1 shield.
All right. I will go walking out wearing my little. I'm wearing the bathrobe that comes with having the area of it that has the relaxation level of the tower, and then it fades away as I walk outside. I'll walk over and give the shield to him. It's really simple magic. It'll make your armor a little better.
Okay, I will use this when I have to.
Yep, have fun.
+1 shield. Yeah.
And Xerxes
I was
goes
hoping it
back.
was like a plus. I was hoping it was like a +2 or +3. I was about to get real happy.
Oh.
The journey further on ahead to how do you call it? For day 6, no problems whatsoever. And as the new night comes in, so you all get a long rest without any problem. Xerxes has no exhaustion anymore for the next day. Shamao level 2 and Amonhotep 1 level of exhaustion. With a new day. Alright. A new day is there, and now it is day 7. That it means at day 9 you will arrive at the Great Pyramids.
Oh. 3 more days.
Alright, first off, Amon, you do the food again? I'm just gonna ask it every single day, because maybe one day you won't, but... Alright.
Yeah.
I think you'll probably stop doing it if you get affected by the madness, because then you don't get those spell slots back.
Yeah, but for right now, it's helping everybody out. We're like constantly munching, so it's just like
that is a very bad roll on 4d12s, but Constitution saves.
I mean, you have 2 different definitions. Wait.
What is your bonus, Amonhotep, please?
+3.
+3. I will use both portents. I will have to use the higher one for myself and the lower one for Harkin, but we will both then pass.
Alright.
I failed.
I'm so happy getting to use my portents so much.
Yeah.
You're not seeing the actual face, the ear-to-ear grin of getting to use this. I've had it for this long and used it a good deal here, but in the other game, I've had it for 3 weeks and have never got to use it.
You can use it. You just might be. What am I rolling?
Yes.
Saving throw for you and your horse.
Oh, another Constitution. All right.
Horse
master.
You made it at least. Now for the
horse. I thought they
Not
already
bad.
rolled for me.
Yeah, you made it, but the horse only the horse still. The horse
15.
failed it.
Oh.
Luckily, it's only 16 damage, so the horse survives it. With 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to resummon that horse tomorrow.
I have a question.
Camel.
Are camels auto passing?
Yeah.
Hey, Grimlock, you ever thought of being a camel?
Oh, don't worry. I know the exact way this works because I lived in the desert. It just takes up a lot of resources to an extent, so I can do it, but I don't necessarily want to.
Oh, okay,
That is his plan for when he reaches like level 5 exhaustion.
Yeah. Because basically the way
that was in character of like through their little mental connection they do every once in a while, just like walking along because he's flipping through his spell book looking for things that get rid of heat, mostly just fanning himself, and then he just stops when he looks at polymorph and goes, "I wonder," and then asks you that before continuing on with his spells.
Because basically, like, I did the reason well, my character probably wouldn't know this, but also like out of character, the reason I did ask the DM about it, and basically I would need to maintain a form for the entire 24 hours. So It just costs. I could do it. I could do it because each form lasts about 5 hours, and I need 24 hours in total. It's not impossible. It just would require at least 3 spell slots and 2 wild shapes to maintain it the entire time.
That's still cool, though, and I thought it would be a question Xerxes would pose, because he also doesn't know how long you can do it, so...
Yeah. I imagine
You would
Grimlock's
assume
probably
it's like
done it
polymorph and you only get an hour, but...
Yeah. Basically, it is my emergency button. If I start going like full, like if I'm, as long as I don't get hopefully the desert madness, I should be okay to like maintain it for like most days.
Speaking of desert madness,
Damn it! What have I done?
1. That is Amonhotep. Wisdom save.
Oh no!
Don't say it like that. You're gonna get yourself fucked. Okay, you're fine, but
Fine.
Yeah.
So wise.
I'm the wisest. I am the wisest. I get a +8 to my wisdom. My charisma's better though. +10 to that.
Day 7 also goes off without any problems. As you make another long rest, I will adjust
Before we
your...
bed down,
Mhm.
can I ask anybody? We've been out here about a week. Do I need to reach out to anybody before we lay down so I can get my energy back and stuff? Do any of you need to check in with somebody?
not particularly. I don't think.
Uh,
Oh, actually, would you mind sending a message to my brother and just ask him how the hunt is going?
okay, specifically the hunt. He'll know what I mean.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Just say Grimlock asked about the hunt.
Okay, I will be specific, and I hate to ask because we know the big guy here isn't great. Is your brother good with numbers? If I tell him you have 25 words to
Yeah,
reply.
he's
Awesome.
smart enough.
Okay, I didn't mean that to offend you or anything. Just some
No,
people
He's
I want to look way up at
he's
Gorak aren't the best with numbers.
so
he's
what
pretty good. Like he's all right.
All right,
from
well,
what
I
I
will
have.
do that, and then I will let you know after my bath, and I go into my tower.
Okay.
Well, we can all see this house. Like, why didn't he invite us?
I'd prefer. Well, Gorok can't fit. Look at this ass. This is too much ass for that.
I don't want to look at Guard's ass.
Look
But
at it. It's
I
immaculate. It's sculpted like a like a like a god of the lizard folk. Slaps the top.
Reese,
Slaps
if,
this roof.
it's
Reese, if you
Umbarak's
would
ass.
like to,
Oh, you
if
said
you would
what?
like to type out, if you would like to type out the message, we'll be communicating through message and telepathy, so you can tell me what you want to say to him. So you just message
Oh
it
no,
to me,
that
and I'll
was
send
literally
it to
as
you,
specific as
whichever.
Grimlock got. Was exactly those wording. Was just Grimlock
Okay.
asked about the hunt. There was not because it's not really.
Okay.
He doesn't need to ask too crazily about it.
Okay, so GM, I won't worry about messaging to you then. It will be, I am a friend of Grimlock's. He is curious how your hunt is going. Please feel free to respond in 25 words or less. And that's 19 words.
Alright. I'm not gonna count it out, but he will
No.
reply with that it went great. It was disappointingly easy because they were very hungry, and we feasted on the silver flamed bastards.
Okay.
It was delicious.
I will convey the message, especially it was delicious.
Grimlock just like basically get an impression. He doesn't really say much, but you just get a happy feeling.
Yeah. I got a happy and a thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, essentially in this chat room.
Yeah, that's. And then I would like to, if I may, I don't want to take up too much time, but I want to send a message to Prince Kareem, please.
Mm-hmm.
And it is simply, we are still looking at the various places. Out of character, did we have a map that had them numbered?
Yeah.
Or would I be? Okay, we are headed to, I believe, number 6, the one in the desert. And that's all it was just me checking in, telling him which way we're headed.
Thank you very much. I hope the Great Pyramid still stands. Rightfully, he replies, and I wish you good luck and a speedy travel. The desert is a
All right.
dangerous mistress.
All right. I will on this one, since I don't want to just send out there. Tell her I checked in with Dream, let him know where we're at. Yada yada yada. I give him the message effectively.
Mm-hmm. Alright, then with that, a new day, day 8. So, Amonotep is making the food for everyone again. Paladin cook.
Yes.
Chef the Paladin. Then here
Salt
is
Alley.
here is the damage for the sun. 32.
Oof.
Constitution saves.
We will both have to roll today.
Alright, I do make it, and Gorok will. M2s. He's fine.
I no longer have exhaustion.
And the still the horse and Harkin.
Harkin
Ooh.
already rolled. This is Xerxes.
The horse died from from sun exposure.
I use my deed.
To make a new one.
Yeah, Zephyr, what is wrong with you? It's hot out here, bada bing, bada boom, bada bop. Make me some goddamn lasagna. I'm hungry.
Yeah, so, let's see. The warhorse was the only one that didn't make it. Then now it is
That's
time.
surprising as Xerxes.
Sorry?
I said I was surprised Xerxes made it with only a plus.
Yeah, this is luck, huh?
plus two, plus two.
And number 6 is Shamao again for the Desert Madness.
Oh,
Now, it
come
doesn't
on.
get worse, but you might do something weird again.
Oh, by the way, at the end of one evening, Amonhotep will go like, I have never been this popular in my life. Like the entire camp is damn near just crowded around
Well,
him.
the how do you call it? The camels ignore you. The guys that are trained, and that is another failure on Shamao. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Just going.
Wait, no, it's not. It's a 6. Oh, it's the 18. Not
Yeah,
a
it's still the 18 save. Yeah, the save hasn't changed.
Yeah. So 11.
This is something different.
At least it doesn't give you something out. Yeah, it doesn't. At least it only does something weird, but you don't necessarily get worse effects in the sense of another level of exhaustion that's permanent or something.
We'll see.
Well, you feel compelled to keep doing an activity over and over again.
Yeah.
So, the activity that you feel compelled to, because you're a bit bored, because nothing has been happening in the desert and you're hyperactive, and you remembered that they threw you in the water against your will, you go ahead and roll me a d20.
Okay. 5.
You decide to throw 5 gallons of water randomly at your party members.
Oh, so considerate.
Yes.
Gorok is very thankful for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she hit me with the water though? That's the question.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
but it's just not very effective.
It's water.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Like you're not made out of sugar.
No.
Well, it actually feels good.
That'd be funny if he was just
It
made
would.
out of sugar.
It would, but except the starter car armor is kind of airtight, and so she's just like, but at least you cooled off the armor for a little bit.
Yeah. Damn it! My vengeance! My vengeance!
Vengeance? How are we doing vengeance?
Vengeance.
I wasn't even part of that.
Vengeance for throwing me in the water.
Wait, this is what you mean? You have a real different
I thought you
consideration of
had
what
been giving
vengeance would be.
I thought you had
No,
been giving me about that. We had
How
had a
many
long talk.
gallons of water is
I
create
think
water?
I would remember forgiving you. Did I?
Yes, you did.
Okay. No,
Otherwise,
wait,
you
not
wouldn't be
okay.
friends now.
Vengeance.
Man, yeah.
I just pat you on the head and like hand you your breakfast.
I
Probably
scowled at you. I scowled at you as you pat me on the head. I'm just like, vengeance.
That's our ear scritches.
Oh, 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 that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. But vengeance, nice. Oh.
Then I walk away
Hmm.
and go feed my thingy. My horse in my camp with.
Ha 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 ha. Successful vengeance.
Xerxes just looks over, about to drop 10 gallons of water on Shy Mountain. Goes, no, it's not worth it.
Like, do I see the air? Because if I do, I'm just like, it's not worth wasting that much water.
Yeah, it's a spell slot gone. And then on that one, Xerxes like, yeah, and go do it. But it being as he wasn't part of the original throwing in the water, he now feels that he owes Shy Mao one.
Yeah.
So he has to one up it with like watery spear or something.
Specifically learns to spell Wall of Water just so you
I
can
consider it,
cast it.
but watery spear is better because it just holds you in this giant water.
Yeah, it
You
is pretty
can't
great.
escape.
Yeah.
Electronic Sphere and Watery Spear are fucking awesome.
Mhm.
Especially,
My worst nightmare. We will not be friends anymore if you do this to me.
Instead, he goes to walk in and goes, Shy Mao, would you like to sleep someplace dry tonight?
Every night, yes. Yes.
And then I'll walk into the tower and wait on you. I picture like when you open the door for the cat that's been outside too long, just
hey, wait, why don't you invite the rest of us in?
No one asked.
I'm good.
We are your friends. You could ask us.
I could.
It is okay. I will ask for you later tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. And I close the door.
Yeah. And
It's going
All
crazy.
part of my grand plan of vengeance.
Vengeance!
What you see right now is the ground floor has since I had only prepared it for a couple people, Harkin will then sleep on the floor. So there are two extremely comfy beds with all the accoutrements of a living quarter couch. It looks like the couch is more slept on than the bed. Even though I resummon it anew every night, I think the couch will still look like it's slept on. But the upstairs has what would effectively be a relaxation area with a. You would not want the little sauna hot tub thing. But there's also like I can't think of the name of it, but there are places that they superheat stones that like for lizards to lay on, but it's meant for like getting the creaks out of your muscles and stuff. So there's stuff like that. Just think of like a spa style on the second floor.
Oh,
Feel free to relax. I know you've had a rough day.
I'm far too hot. I should not lay on the stones. No.
You should probably no. They're meant to be set on you. Never mind. You're good. Enjoy.
Okay.
Like, and I'm outside looking at the door with my arms. I think those two do know I literally take physical blows for them. And then just
Whine
walk
it.
away.
Come on now, Amon. It's not good to whine.
I'm not whining, I'm just pouting. Real hard.
Well, what you should do is you should bury yourself in the sand like me and Gorok do. And there's just like a giant hump, and it's just Gorok's covered in sand, buried.
Oh,
It's great.
It would be on the list there of the things, GM. The second floor would be the washroom with the toilets, wash tubs, sauna benches, braziers, and stuff like that. And the bottom floor is the bedroom with beds, chairs, a chest, and a magic fireplace.
Yes.
Wait, I thought
If I ever ask you, I'll let you know.
I thought Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion was much higher
It's
level.
not. It is Gildan's Tower.
This is Galdir's Tower. It's a
Galdier's
physical
Tower.
Like
tower,
a big difference for Galdur's Tower is that it's just a tower. And so, like, if an enemy comes in, they could just break into the tower if they wanted to.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh,
It
okay.
Yeah.
essentially doesn't have any real effect other than it just makes your life a bit more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely has hit points, and there's some neat things like the observatory.
Does it act as a safe spot in the desert?
No.
I wouldn't think for that purpose.
No.
The interior of the tower is warm and dry regardless of conditions outside. Any equipment or furnishings conjured within the tower dissipate into smoke when removed. That's why the lounging jacket disappeared. At the end of spell duration, all creatures and objects within the tower that were not created by the spell appear safely outside of the tower. So when I walk out in the morning, Shaimao just like appears.
Yeah, because she refuses to get up.
Well,
As
I
cat.
was gonna say that at some point in the night I get up and I do the cat thing where I come and I curl up on your head.
You are so much bigger than me. You do it to Harkin. That'd be even funnier.
Yeah, I do it to Arkin.
Harkin's on the floor and he just lifts you and goes so he can lay down on the bed since you're not using it. We'll just let you do the cat thing. I thought you were going to get the zoomies.
Oh, I was still
Too tired to
partly
get the zoomies.
exhausted.
While we were in there, though, I will tell you, I do have one scroll of greater restoration. I was saving it for when somebody is like at the brink
Yeah, I
of dying
think we
of
should wait on that.
exhaustion. But should you decide you want it, Shaimao, let me know. I have one to use on somebody, so I figured I would let you know.
I am okay right now, but thank you for the offer.
Yep. Indeed.
I feel refreshed, recharged, but not entirely.
Yeah, I mean, it's been rough, and you and I don't ever actually talk much unless it's about like magic stuff.
That's
You
true.
good?
I'm
You're
good,
city
I
folk
think.
like me.
I've been smelling
I
toast
think
for
this
the
is
past few days, but other
I
than
think
that,
this is absolutely terrible.
Yes. Yes.
And if I didn't feel obligated, probably wouldn't be here.
Yes. Did you know cats don't sweat?
I did not know that. Hold on.
They
I
do
will
not.
walk over and literally lift your arm up and look under your armpit.
Yeah.
No, they
Well,
don't. Yeah.
we do sweat actually, but it's just from our paws. Ah. Yes.
So you
And
have
our
clammy
noses.
hands all the time?
I get at the moment, yes. They're just drenched constantly. I look like I have a really bad cold, but it's just sweat coming off my nose.
Hold on. I think I have. No, I left that back in the city. I had a 5-pound bag of flour for making cookies, but I left it
Yeah.
behind.
Ah.
But as long as you're good, I just know you're away from your family and stuff, and your family. Thought I'd just use this opportunity to touch base with you and make sure you were, other than the absolute heat and the terrible creatures that keep attacking us, make sure you were okay.
I can honestly tell you that this incredibly tiring, exhaustion-inducing desert is way less tiring and exhaustion-inducing than looking after multiple kittens.
Oh,
That is
I guess
actually true.
I guess of all of us, then I'm the one that has it the easiest. You've got your family,
Yes.
Grimlock's got Gorok and the rest of his tribe. Amon's got his harem. I've got me and Harkin.
See,
You say harem and somehow you hear out. It's not a harem. Even
Yes, it is a slave colony.
it's not.
See, when my mother sent the kittens over to me to train and get and prepare and everything, I was like, "Oh, this is a great boon." But no, it was vengeance. Vengeance!
Were you a bad child?
I was an awesome child. Awesome
So
at
yes.
getting in trouble.
I will ask one thing, and I will produce the flute of Rapla. I know this guy was very much against your mother and everything, and I've used it quite a bit. I just realized, I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have been using this
No,
around you.
it is fine.
I mean, I am trying
disturbs me
to.
more is your willingness to treaty with fiends.
Fiends?
Yes. Hellfolk, devils, demon. You know.
I mean, we traveled with Veneer for a long time.
Yes. Yes. Tieflings are somewhat different. There is
Are they?
devilry within their blood, but they are more mortal, I believe. I do not. Yes.
So it's more about their actions.
Yes. It was very clear in. I remember they stress it very much in the lessons that tieflings are not the same as devils and other fiends. They are people.
I just assumed everybody was more based off their actions and their lineage. But I'll be more careful in the future.
Yes.
Because honestly, I've met more Celestials that were terrible people instead of like Abyssal and Infernal people.
Yes. But from what I've gathered and been taught, like their entire culture is screwing everyone and everything over as best as possible.
Well,
For
if those
their
people
own
come
gain
back
and
to get
benefit.
somebody, if they come back to get somebody, they'll come after me.
Yes.
But I understand. I'm not as world traveled as you all now. People are mostly assholes.
Yes.
I'm new to this whole extraplanar things, even being from another plane myself. It's confusing. Let's go to bed.
True. Didn't we just wake up? What time is it?
I don't know.
Look
that's
out,
why-
see the sun rising.
Yeah.
Level of exhaustion. No.
Yeah, we definitely, if Monkey's okay with it, we definitely had like teenager talk. I wouldn't call it girl
Yeah.
talk. It was
Yeah.
definitely like talking about their raising, and you
Yeah.
would have finally been told like, oh, not as much of the trauma, but you would have been told what like people watching the show would have learned about Xerxes, that he was basically made as a weapon to fight against the nobility, and having been there whenever he gets out of the bath, you'd see all the scars and stuff across his body. The only way I can describe it is his body is a roadmap of pain.
Mm.
So basically, you two had middle school teenager talk, like when
Pretty much.
they not because high school is too old for boys and girls to be together, but middle school, your mom still might invite some boys over to your.
Well,
For a
Xerxes
sleepover.
never had siblings, and I'm pretty sure Shimon never had to get in with. So that's what their night consisted of, and like Xerxes would stay awake long enough to see if Shimao like getting twitchy from going into that other realm, and then he'll go to sleep.
Alright. Then you all are cleared from exhaustion, and we are on day 9. Today, late in the evening, you will arrive at the Great Red Pyramid.
Yay.
Yay.
But first, the con save for today.
No.
Hold on, let me go to the other room.
I will do these, and then sorry, it's 5 p.m. I'm gonna have to get headed.
It's 5. It's 6.
It's 5 p.m. my time. I said.
Oh,
Time zone.
I thought the game was about to end anyway.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
the game is literally about to end. Like, this is the last roll, I'm pretty sure, of the day.
Yeah, let me roll the roll.
We're just getting one last chance to be fucked.
Those were some terrible portent rolls.
Yeah, that was really, but couldn't be
Gorak
much
failed
worse.
adorably.
Those are
Oh,
the
no,
ones
he's
I
fine,
like.
because he's got advantage.
Normally,
So.
but
He's he just got
Xerxes just makes it with my bonus.
that's not Xerxes. Look at the bonus.
Yeah. Xerxes don't got that type of bonus.
Then Hargan just makes it with my bonus.
Harkin has a 7. Xerxes has a 7.
Oh, that sucks.
Xerxes gets 2 levels of exhaustion.
That's fine.
Everyone
kept
else,
you up too late.
Yeah, everyone
Hold on,
else
I haven't
made
done
it.
it yet.
Oh, yeah.
My horse.
Because he's been relaxing every night instead of staying out and enduring the heat.
Wait, no, did I do it?
You didn't draw anything yet.
No.
All right. I'm confused.
Amonotep fails it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And let's see.
No,
Horse
still
fails.
doesn't.
No, +3. He
Even
gets
with
my
a plus
+3.
but it's
Still
17.
fails
Oh, that's a
it.
17.
So horse is
a
dead.
17, not a.
Your
No,
horse.
no, it's a
fucking
brand new
horse.
horse. Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
but
dead.
it does 23 damage was the total.
Oh,
Or 26 damage, actually. So, yeah.
I'm gonna have to summon that horse again.
Yes, so you've
Uh,
used 2 spell slots for today. One for your
Wait,
horse
but-
and one for the food.
Wait, I haven't summoned the horse yet. I have a question. Does the pyramid look big enough for me to be on my horse while we're in it?
Well, first off, this happens at the start of the day, so you haven't arrived at the pyramid yet. It's just
Oh,
that
okay.
today, late in the evening,
Then I
you'll
summon-
arrive at the pyramid.
Then I summon it.
Alright. Then next up, the madness.
Okay.
7, nobody.
Oh.
The journey towards the pyramid goes without any problems as you from afar see it. And I'll leave you with this impression from afar.
Ooh.
There's a it's made out of redstone and it glows. Like it gives off a radioactive vibe.
Does it,
Wow.
does it actually have stairs, like literal stairs up it, or is it
Yeah.
just like okay?
I would definitely like once we get without like range steps.
You keep cutting out, by the way.
I said once we get within range of walking up those steps, I would definitely do a what is that thing called? Divine
Divine sense.
divine sense.
And that is where we end today's session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll turn off the
Nice.
stream.